Yo, Knicks Nation. Welcome to Game 3, the first round of the NBA playoffs. We're live here in New York City as the New York Knicks host the Cleveland Cavaliers at Madison Square Garden. The game will tip off at 8:30 Eastern Time. And we'll have you covered here tonight with have a little bit of a pregame show. We'll go into play-by-play. At halftime, we're going to try to get CP in here to give you guys the Madison Square Garden experience. So we'll look to get CP in here at halftime. And then we'll go into the second half of play-by-play and then go into postgame. I have here with me the one and only Alex Trataros, the Tratacaster. Alex, I mean, I guess we're going to talk about how we're feeling, but real quick, how are you feeling?
Man, I've been waiting. I've been like, I haven't been in a rush for game 3 to get here, but I've also been anticipating this game just because I did not like how game 2 went. All right. The Knicks got punched in the mouth. It sucked. It's been living with me up until this day. I need to see the Knicks go out there, show better effort, and they need to win, man. That's how I'm feeling. They just need to come out here and they need to win game 3. That's how I'm feeling today. How are you feeling, though?
Oh, I'm feeling, you see, no blazer tonight.
None.
No blazer tonight. We're going with the sports gear. We're in Madison Square Garden. We're at home. Business trip is over. That was left behind in Cleveland. Now it's time to protect home court. Now it's time to get comfortable, man. We're in the city, you know what I mean? Like, got to get comfortable. So I said, let's get authentic. Let's go with something authentic and let's get ready to protect home court. So I feel good, man. I feel good. It's funny how the energy switches. Like, today is game day and now you feel good, but like from yesterday to the day before yesterday, game day,
oh man,
we were depressed.
Man, we were talking about we're doing food ratings on the last post game. We wanted to know what CP was, whatever that was. I mean, you called it a waffle. It looked like a waffle, but we wanted to go that direction because that's how bad the game was.
Yeah, and speaking of CP is he's not in the Ohio Penitentiary. He escaped from that, but he is definitely at the Garden tonight. They're having the happy hour mixer meetup with OmniFan, Knicks OmniFan. Shout out to Knicks OmniFan and Mustang and Harry's until 7:30. So right now, I think CP should be at Madison Square Garden. If he's not online right now, he's probably seated, getting ready to, for this game. So let's get right to it. We are going to start. Let's get something right out the way, right? So we can get into the game. Let's start with the news of Sixth Man of the Year, Emmanuel Quickley. As we all know by now, Emmanuel Quickley did not win the Sixth Man of the Year award. And it was Malcolm Brogdon from the Boston Celtics won the Sixth Man of the Year award. And I want to run a reaction from Emmanuel Quickley on the Sixth Man of the Year, and then we're going to react to it. So Dan, if we can get that going with Emmanuel Quickley to start out, and then I want to get your reaction to that quickly. I guess no pun intended, right? And then from there, we will go to the next topic of the pregame show.
For a six man,
there's been more players that have won it that have started a lot more games than me. So, it's something I wanted to win, but at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. Still got a long career, hopefully, God willing, ahead of me. So, and we got an important game tonight, so just gonna try to lock in for that.
Is that something that fuels you to say, hey, look, I'm playing on the big
No
stage?
doubt. When I was my first year, either first or second year in the league, when I didn't make that first team rookie, that's something that fueled me. So you always look for stuff to continue to, fuel you and continue to help you get better. So that'll be one thing that I always remember.
So there you go. That was Emmanuel quickly basically giving a few thoughts on the Sixth Man of the Year award, and also on the narrative that he started too many games to win the Sixth Man, and then why losing will motivate him for the rest of his career. So, Alex, what's your initial thoughts on him not winning the award? Do you think it was the right decision, and do you think something like this is gonna motivate him, or do you think this is something that's gonna maybe affect him mentally throughout the series?
Well, to answer your first question, JD, I wasn't happy that he didn't win Sixth Man of the Year. I mean, when you look at it was between him and Malcolm Brogdon. The way I look at Malcolm Brogdon is that he's a luxury for the Boston Celtics. We're talking about a team that was already in the NBA Finals last season. Adding Malcolm Brogdon literally just puts him a little bit more over the top. Okay. And you could even argue that Malcolm Brogdon, while he has been good, you can argue that Derek White's probably been better. Although he probably has, I don't know what Derek White's starter status was for Boston. I haven't really looked at it yet. But if he played just as many games as quickly coming off the bench, you could argue that Derek White is more impactful than Malcolm Brogdon because of what he did last season and just what he's done this season for the team. For quickly, man, you look at him, and without him, the Knicks don't have the season that they had this season. Just flat out not possible, because him being a two-way player, and we discussed it with Justin Rowland last night on the Game 3 preview. He even recognized it too, right? Yeah. We always think about the sixth man being this spark microwave scorer off the bench, which quickly can certainly do that, right? From December 20th, I keep saying from December 20th up until now, there's only been 5 games he's been in single digits. But defensively, he's been a stalwart. Like the way his perimeter defense, his ability to get skinny, get around screens, how he's always on the hip of his opponent. Like that has been, I think, undervalued in this whole voting process for quickly. And him being a two-way player off the bench and his capability to be in the starting rotation and help the Knicks when you don't have someone like Jalen Brunson, when you don't have RJ Barrett, right? The fact that he can do that and still help this team win, I think that solidifies more of his impact on this team than what Brogdon does for the Celtics. Look, you have 38 points when he was out here in Boston to help them win in double overtime. That's something that we haven't seen Brogdon do at all this season. And while quickly has started, was it like 19, 20 some odd games? Like, look, you had guys who started 24 out of 69. That's Jamal Crawford when he won. You had Lou Williams start 19 out of 79. You had Lamar Odom who started 35 out of 82. And quickly's not even anywhere close to that. So I think it was just disrespectful. Now, for your last question, do I think it sparks him? I think it does. I think we're going to see him get back on track tonight. I think he's going to make a statement showing why he is sixth man of the year. And yeah, he's been quiet the last 2 games. I think him getting some shots to fall in garbage time last game will help him get into a little bit of rhythm. I think being home will help him get into rhythm. I was looking at the numbers. His numbers are much better when he plays at home. So I think being home, getting to see a few buckets drop, not winning this award, I think quickly is going to come. Not saying he's going to have like this massive game, but I think he's going to get back on track, showing us why he is sixth man of the year. What are your thoughts?
Well, yeah, he should have won the Sixth Man of the Year award. And I know people, especially if there's Cavaliers fans or Celtics fans or whoever that's watching this show that's not a Knicks fan would immediately set his bias. But that's why I hate the voting system, because, I looked at some of the, people that vote, and I'm just like, these people don't even watch as much, and I get the feeling, I get the sense that with quickly, he picked up steam late in terms of mainstream, in terms of, the mainstream media and everyone else outside of New York. Looked like he picked up steam a little bit late, and it's not a surprise that a lot of this had to do with, the Knicks getting a little bit more national TV games, that big game in Boston without Brunson. I think that put him more in the spotlight. And you can make the case that before that stretch, who knows, quickly may have not even been in the running at all. So that goes to show you that I think if it wasn't for that stretch where the Knicks started to play more games on national TV and people really started to social media, the Knicks algorithm, it moves around. If it wasn't for that, I don't think, Quickly would be even as close as he was. So they definitely have to adjust the voting system, in my opinion, or they're going to have to look for fresh blood, man. Look at some young talents that really, follow the league. You have a lot of these guys go to sleep at 9 p.m., man. They're not watching, the games. They're box score watching, I mean, me personally, I watch a lot of games outside of the Knicks. I like to stay in tune to the rest of the NBA. So I watch a lot of games other than the Knicks. I'm not a fan that just says if the Knicks are not playing, I don't watch. I'm a vivid NBA watcher. And to the second point, we can segue off that because you talked about will it motivate him, and it starts tonight at Madison Square Garden, right? We're gonna find out. And the game is at Madison Square Garden. As we transition into the game now, here we are. We're at the Garden. There's a lot of anxiety, positive stress, some negative stress. Game is on national television. It'll be broadcasted everywhere. We have it here also on Play-by-Play. And listen, I was actually downtown. I was by the Garden. I was at Stout. I stopped by at Stout earlier today. And, shout out to Marcus from Connecticut. I said I'll shout him out. He bought me a drink because he saw me. He was like, "Oh, JD, Knicks Fan TV, let me get you a drink." But the downtown is packed. And I'm like, wait, I was down there like 3:00 and it was packed. So the city is buzzing, man. The city is buzzing. We're going to start with Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal, give you their thoughts on what the Cavaliers are up against and what are their thoughts. And then we'll go into Caris LeVert and we're going to react to, this game tonight at the Garden.
So New York was always a fantastic place to play when they had good teams. Now they got another good team. I'm excited. I'm excited for that game.
If you're Donovan and Garland, the 1-2 punch for Cleveland, you don't let that bother you. All that mecca of basketball, forget all that. Take it to them early. Get the crowd out of the game, and you have a shot. If you let the crowd get to the game, if you get in foul trouble and you let all the noise and you let all that stuff, you let Spike Lee and Al Palagoni get in your head and start messing with you, you have a chance. But if you're the superstar, you 1-2 punch, you go at them, you step up to the challenge because the greatest players have put up some great numbers at the Garden. You step up to the challenge. You don't let all that New York hoopla, fool you.
What kind of atmosphere are you expecting? Yeah, good one. Yeah, New York always has great crowds. Obviously, we split in Cleveland, so I know they're going to be looking forward to heckling us, tomorrow night. So we're looking forward to it.
You got to get them to embrace it. It may be loud, but it's going to be fun. If you're really in it for the competition, like our guys are, it's just noise. It's just booze. It's just words. But it's fun, and this is why you do what you do, is to compete in environments like this. Being able to band together with your team versus everybody and having that type of a mentality, that's what the team is all about, and that's what our guys have been about.
Come in here and just had majestic nights at Madison Square Garden, LeBron and Michael and Reggie Miller and those types. Is that what you're referring to, just to embrace this environment? Yeah,
that's what the competitors do. The competitors find a reason, and draw energy from it. And that's what we're hopeful that our guys do is, whatever motivation it takes. And, there's no bigger motivation than where we are right now. But, the motivation to, quiet a raucous crowd, as a group, that's how you use it. That's how you embrace it and go out and perform your best.
What kind of atmosphere are you expecting?
Yeah, good one. So there you have it. Little bit of thoughts from a little bit of mainstream media, a few legends there, and then Caris LeVert himself and the Cavaliers head coach. And that's actually one of my keys to tonight. So we can cover that in this topic. Madison Square Garden, Alex, being home for game 3. And this could actually be maybe an advantage for the Knicks just because they have 2 games under their belt already, even though it's on the road. and not starting, you know, that Hawks series, we started at Madison Square Garden. So maybe now, you know, this is an advantage for them and for some of those players in terms of feeding off the energy of the crowd. What's your reaction to some of the things they said? You know, JB Bickerstaff maybe using that as motivation for his players, for Donovan Mitchell, referencing, you know, LeBron and some of the stars, referencing the ability to quiet a raucous crowd was his words. You know, just overall, how you feeling about this game being at home? Are you nervous of the fact that maybe Donovan Mitchell goes off? Are you excited? Do you think you think the Knicks got to be careful? Do you think, you know, this could be an advantage to us? Wherever you want to take it. Game 3 at Madison Square Garden. How you feeling about that?
It's so important, JD. Being home is so important. I mean, the Knicks did their job going on the road and taking one game. They ruined home court advantage for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So now they got to capitalize it. And game 3, first game at the Garden, you gotta win, man. That's how I started off this game. Like, I was angry, like I said, the last few days because of how it ended in Cleveland. And you need to come back. You need to win. You need to show that you're a better team than that, because look, Cleveland shook them, man. They didn't allow the Knicks to do what they wanted to do. And now we need to see how these guys perform being at home. And the last time that they had, like, let's not remember, like, there's still some trepidation going into this game because of how the Knicks ended up losing to the Atlanta Hawks, right? And they had home court advantage. So we haven't seen this team play at home well since that series. And that's also a bad taste, right? So you have a bad taste from how it all ended against Atlanta 2 years ago. And now you just have even a worse taste by getting your teeth kicked in by the Cleveland Cavaliers. So now you have it's not only the team, but it feels like the fan base as well, that it's just like there's this much anticipation. Like, are the Knicks finally going to do this at Madison Square Garden? Because you know how the Garden is, JD. It's electric. It's New York City, baby. Like, I know Shaq wants to poo-poo being the mecca of basketball, but let's keep it a buck. There is no place like Madison Square Garden, okay? And that's why everyone loves to come to New York City. That's why every single athlete likes to come through here and try to have their best performance. There's a reason for that, okay? It's not just because Knicks fans are just only love and watch the Knicks. It's because they love basketball in general. So when they see a highlight play, you know, there's going to be like oohs and ahs as well. No doubt about that. But the energy for when the Knicks are doing well in Madison Square Garden, oh, man, I wish I was there right now. I'll be at game 4, but I just know it's electric.
It's going to be interesting. The Knicks 13-7, their last 20 home games, 23-18 for the season. And a lot of that in terms of for the season, you know, was earlier on. They picked it up late in terms of being able to play better at home. I think that's good. I also think, as I mentioned, it's good that, you know, they got a couple games under their belt, and the crowd is going to be on their side, especially to begin the game. And, you know, it's going to be key. That energy, you know, you're going to have the celebrities. The ticket prices are crazy tonight. CP's at the game. I know a few people in the chat asked if CP is at the game. Yes, he's going to be at the game tonight, and he'll be here at halftime, hopefully, give us a little bit of the Garden atmosphere. Man, this is one of my keys for tonight, is because you're facing a young team. Now, I know the head coach is going to sound good in the interviews because that's his job. He's the leader of the team. He's going to want to use this to motivate, you know, his players. He's going to want to use this to kind of calm them down as well, because this is going to be a hostile environment. And, you know, it's a first time for a lot of these young players. It's a young team, right? And a guy like Donovan Mitchell has the home New York roots. I know they're going to look for him to kind of, you know, lead the way. So it's going to be interesting to see how Donovan Mitchell reacts to being at the Garden for game 3. Will he stick to the game plan in game 2 where he kind of let everyone else around him play off of Garland, or will he be more aggressive? Will he get caught into the hype of playing at the Garden? You know, the cameras are going to be all about him every possession. And so I think the first few minutes, it's going to be very important that we get off to a good start and rally the crowd behind us, because that's how you get turnovers. And also being at the Garden, you know, people say role players play better at home. And we'll segue now to this, because we have some players, Alex, that need to step up. We have some players that need to step up. It's game 3. So I ask you, it's a lot of players struggling right now. A lot of players struggling. And when those players struggle, it puts a lot of pressure on the Brunsons and Randalls of the world. Those are your 2 best players, right? In terms of the ladder. What player desperately needs to play well tonight at the Garden?
Desperately needs to play well? If it's desperately that needs to play well, it's RJ Barrett. There's no question about it. He needs to play well. Look, man, he has struggled this series. Okay. Like the first game, it wasn't as bad as game 2. He did some playmaking. He had some solid defense. He had a good solid 4 game. And you can live with that as long as he's doing everything else well and the team is still thriving. But when he's part of that starting rotation, as we see in game 2, and he's not able to get downhill and finish around the rim, and we know his 3-point shot hasn't been there. We know he doesn't really have a mid-range game, and he's not doing anything else otherwise, whether it's getting you rebounds, whether it's playmaking and stuff like that. It is hard to watch RJ play basketball. So he needs to have a solid game, man. I need to see him knock down some threes finally, just to open it up, not for only himself, but for everybody else around him in that starting unit, or even the second unit when he gets a run with them. Because what we're seeing from the Cavs is that they're just walling off the paint. And when you have guys like Brunson, Randall, RJ, who will relentlessly get downhill and love to score 15 or closer around the basket, it just makes it that much more difficult. So he needs to get a 3-point shot going. He needs to do some playmaking. He needs to get his 3-point shot going so that way he can open up for everything else. Once that happens, I feel like the game could come more naturally to him, because then he'll be able to attack the rim, because guys will have to honor his shot. Then he can continue to drive and find his teammates out on the perimeter. So I need to see RJ desperately have a good game, and especially not only for him, but to help the Knicks as well. What about you, though? Who do you think needs to have a big game?
Listen, I agree with you. This is a question that I feel like, because, our key players are struggling, like they're right on par, basically just different types of struggles.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you pick your poison, and I think you can't be wrong. I'm going to go to answer the question desperately, that word, I would say RJ, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because his struggles is going back into like the season.
Yeah.
Right. So if we're using the word desperately, he desperately he might need a game, even if we lose, like he just desperately needs a good game.
Mm-hmm.
But if the question is to win the game tonight, I'm going to go with Emmanuel quickly, because he was my X factor. He was my X factor going into the series. And if you're telling me to win tonight, Emmanuel quickly has to have a good game for the Knicks to pull off a victory at home. I always remember that 3 he hit against Atlanta, and then he started hopping down the court, his first go round, and like that type of shot where he came like from the logo, he shot the 3, like how that galvanized the crowd at that moment. He's that type of player because of the way he shoots, his form, his flair. He's the type of player that can get this crowd, jumping. He's the type of player that can energize the rest of the team. And quite frankly, you saw the adjustments that the Cavaliers made in game 2. And a good counter to those adjustments, to me, is a guy like Emmanuel quickly, a guy that can be able to handle the basketball, a guy that can be able to draw some fouls, a guy that can be able to attack the basket and put some pressure on the Cavalier defense. Emmanuel quickly, to me, in order for the Knicks to win, needs to have a good game tonight. But in the end, any of those 2 players, Alex, whether it's RJ or quickly, or if you want to go as even Grimes, right? Grimes is another question.
Yeah,
and I don't know, Daniel, if we can run a poll. If we can, I would like to run a poll between Grimes, RJ, and quickly, who the chat thinks needs to have a good game. So if we have that ability, I would gladly like to run a poll in the chat. See who the fans think. I've already seen some participation, but I would like to see it in votes if it's possible. But you can even go as Grimes in terms of, the argument for Grimes is he's your starting 2 guard, and he had 2 shots last game. That to many is not acceptable. And the Knicks need to get him going tonight, and they need to get him on shots. And he's your primary defender for Donovan Mitchell. So, and it's why in the end, I said between those three guys, you need two of them. You need two of those three to play well. And right now, we're not getting any of them playing well in 2 games so far. You're hoping that, you know, the Garden crowd tonight being able to play at home helps them out. So let's go into our keys to the game. Let's go into my keys to the game. Gonna run through them, and then I'm gonna get your reaction to them, Alex. Keys to the game. My number one key is one and only. I have it as Tom Thibodeau. Your turn.
Your favorite guy.
And we're gonna go one by one. So I'll go one. We'll introduce. We'll come back to this graphic, and then I'll introduce the second, and then we'll go back and forth that way. So let's go with number one. Tom Thibodeau, your turn. Why I said your turn? Well, it's pretty simple. Game 2 was JB Bickerstaff's turn, and he adjusted, and he gave you all the adjustments in terms of playing more pressure defense, getting into the offensive players of the New York Knicks, getting into quickly, immediately forcing quickly into turnovers. The way that he inserted Karis LeVert. After 3 minutes, benched Okoro. That's a lottery pick. And you can make the argument that the leash that he had on Okoro was unfair, was too quick. I mean, come on, give that guy a break. Let him shoot a few more corner threes. He was only 0 for 1, and in 3 minutes, he pulled them. And I think Bickerstaff just did not like, if you pay attention, that second game, the Knicks got off to a decent start. I mean, they held the Cavaliers to 25 points in the first quarter, but the way the game started, Bickerstaff did not like it. He went quickly with the Okoro adjustment. Then you saw offense, inserting LeVert, playing LeVert, starting LeVert in the third quarter, putting LeVert on Brunson, attacking Brunson. A lot of adjustments by Bickerstaff. Now it's Tom Thibodeau's turn. And to me, Alex, he's my number one key tonight because the Knicks have a lot of tricky things happening. Yes, we do have a home game, but we all know that home games, especially Madison Square Garden home games, could actually be it could actually mess up some of these players. You know, you miss a couple shots and you hear the sighs and the groans. Yeah. So you need a leader. You need a game plan. You need adjustments. And that comes from the head coach, right? He has an under 500 record in the playoffs. A lot of people were making fun of JB Bickerstaff. They thought that this matchup was lopsided. Well, Tom Thibodeau, to me, needs to show tonight why a lot of people felt that he had the edge in this head coaching matchup. What are your thoughts on my number one key, Tom Thibodeau, tonight? Do you think it's a key to the game, or do you have a secondary thought to that?
No, I absolutely believe that is a key to the game tonight, JD, because look, JB Bickerstaff adjusted, right? We saw in game 1, JB wanted Donovan Mitchell to be that guy to run the show. It didn't work. He adjusted. He said, yo, Garland, you be the guy tonight. Donovan, you play secondary. And we saw what happened. Knicks couldn't keep that pressure on Darius Garland. They allowed him to get to his spots. And once he was able to get to his spots, it just opened up everything else for the offense, whether it was Donovan Mitchell, whether it was Karis LeVert, Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley, everything just fell into place. So that was Bickerstaff's adjustment, right? And we saw that Tom wasn't ready mid-game to make that adjustment to force it. And it's not only on Tibbs. I mean, when you have your players just turning the ball over 9 times in the second quarter, that doesn't help either. Like that's more so on the players than it is the coach. I don't care what adjustments you do in the playoffs because it moves a lot slower. 20-point deficit to come back from is not like a regular season game where that's just, you know, that's nothing. That's nothing during the regular season. So for Tibbs, he has to figure out what is he going to get Brunson going, because in that second game too, we saw game 1, they didn't really double Jalen Brunson. Brunson was able to get to his spots when he wasn't in foul trouble. Game 2, they blitzed him, they double-teed him, they forced every other Knick to be that playmaker and to create all their own difficult shots. You know, Grimes isn't going to do that. RJ's not going to do that. Quickly, he can, but not to the degree of Jalen Brunson. So now, how does Tibbs adjust with his team being ready? Does he say, hey, look, Randall, find Grimes. We gotta make some quick decisions around here. If they're blitzing Jalen Brunson, we still got to get other guys open looks, because they're going to help you guys get open looks. If Grimes is shooting early, if Quickly's shooting early, if RJ's shooting early, then you can't double guys when you got to honor their shots. So I think for Tibbs, it's what's the game plan to get them going offensively? Because the Knicks, look, for being a top 5 offense, this has not been a top 5 offense the last 2 games. So let's see what he can do to get that thing clicking once again. And on top of that, does he incorporate some more ball movement? And then defensively, how do you force Darius Garland to be off ball again like he was in game 1? Because that worked. Force him to be off ball. I discussed this with, once again, Justin Rowan, who works for the Cleveland Cavaliers on the Chase Down pod. And I said to him, from the games that I watch, like Garland's good at playing off ball, but he's not like Donovan Mitchell, who's comfortable being on off ball and can just attack any which way. This is kind of that learning curve that he said this is going for Darius Garland. So force that, since that's a learning curve. Let the young guy have to learn and see if he can do that on the fly. So I agree with you 100%. This is Tibbs' time to shine. It is his turn.
Yeah, and Tom Thibodeau is going to be tested because, I tweeted out, Knicks Fan TV, we're starting to get a little plugged, a little plugged in, courtesy of shout out to CP, the franchise, right? CP being the pioneer and the head leader here at Knicks Fan TV. It's funny because I told him pregame, I said, CP, you want to come on at halftime to the show? And he says, well, thanks for inviting me. Thanks for inviting me to my channel, right? So, CP being connected, we're starting to get a little sourced. And I was hearing that Caris LeVert was going to start tonight. And Ian Begley reported it about a few minutes ago. Caris LeVert, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, is starting tonight. Isaac Okoro is officially out. And I'm also hearing that Danny Green will play a part in the rotation. So as we talk about, it's funny because that plays into our number one key. JB Bickerstaff is not playing around, Alex. He's going to LeVert early, and I think it's part of the strategy of attacking Brunson. Bickerstaff understands that he doesn't know which of these Knick role players are going to show up night to night, but if he can slow down Brunson, he just feels he has the best player in the series. And if we can start from tip-off, where Brunson immediately has to defend, where we can counter the Knicks adjustments with just players that can attack him. Bickerstaff and the Cavaliers found something in game 2, and this is why Tom Thibodeau now, he's going to have to decide which, what do you do in terms of, do you go Brunson on LeVert, or do you now go Brunson guarding Garland, and you play as traditionally point guard on point guard, wing to wing, right? Because there's only two ways to do this now, Alex. You either putting Brunson on Garland, keeping Grimes on Mitchell, and go RJ on LeVert, or you leave RJ on Garland, Grimes on Mitchell. That's never going to change. And you go Brunson on LeVert. Very quickly, so we can get to the rest of our keys. Where do you go in terms of those type of matchups?
Ooh.
But you see how you're thinking? That's the whole point of why Bickerstaff did this. Yeah. He wants to put the pressure on the Knicks coaching staff. The fact that you have to think about it is the point of doing it. Is the Cavaliers want to dictate terms. They want to be able to allow you to say, what are you going to do? Put pressure on you. Which way do you go?
Oh, man. Part of me feels like you got to go traditional in this standpoint, just because the height difference. If Caris LeVert is going, man, that's just tough. That's just tough to leave on Jalen Brunson. He's not. Look, it's one thing to hide Brunson on Okoro. It's another thing to hide someone on Caris LeVert who can just be that type of guy who, even though he is actually the definition of, like, I guess what they're thinking about 6th man of the year is, like, if that is like being a microwave scorer, that is what Caris LeVert is. So if you're getting a good night from Caris LeVert, yeah, I want to go traditional. On the other hand, if Caris LeVert is just bricking it up out there, then you could be Tom Thibodeau, like, all right, you know what? Let's switch it up. Let's put Jalen Brunson out there for a little bit. Let's see if we can put him over there. Let's see if Caris LeVert still struggles, because if he just naturally struggles, which is something that Caris LeVert is known to do, then you win that matchup. But I think from the start, I think you got to go traditional just because, or maybe you don't. Maybe you don't go traditional. You're doing exactly what I'm thinking in my head. Like, do you want to take that risk that he's not going to come out hot, or do you want to take that risk that he is going to come out hot? Because if you think that Caris LeVert is going to follow up that performance that he had on Tuesday night, then you go traditional. If you don't think he will, then you go put Brunson out there, and then you say, let's focus on making it more difficult for Garland and Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and I think
what are you thinking?
I think the decision comes down to who you want to shoot the ball. If you want Garland to shoot the ball, which I don't know why you would want it, you would want that. He's a better shooter than LeVert. Then maybe you put Brunson on LeVert and help off his drives, right? But that'll leave Garland open. That would be the strategy. I don't know if that's the strategy you want to do. If you go traditional, then you put Brunson on Garland and you help on Garland drives, and then that'll leave a guy like LeVert likely open. So it's kind of what the Cavaliers want to do, is a pick your poison type of thing.
Let me ask you this, JD, because we're all thinking that RJ is going to be out there just for height purposes. But if RJ is going to be doing what he did the last 2 games, I want to see more Emmanuel quickly. All right. And Quentin Grimes or Josh Hart. So let me pose this to you. You have, instead of RJ, you have either Grimes or Hart out there with Emmanuel quickly at the other position. How do you feel about that?
Listen, a topic of discussion the last, 2 days that they've been off has been, they're keeping an eye on RJ's minutes tonight, right? Cavaliers lineup changes actually gives Thibodeau the ability to go with a Brunson quickly, to insert Hart, to just do mix and match, just to be able to handle the offensive pressure. So we're going to be looking at RJ closely tonight, and will Thibodeau make adjustments in terms of, I'm not talking about playing him 15 minutes. I'm not saying anything like that. What I'm saying is, dip his minutes a little bit if he doesn't respond early to the game, because you have to make adjustments, man. Like, you have to ride the hot hand tonight. And so that's going to, but on the flip side, Alex, this plan could backfire on the Cavaliers, because you're just making your bench weaker. You're taking a potential, shot creator in LeVert. Yeah, I'm saying, you're taking a potential shot creator. I wouldn't say LeVert is an elite shot creator, but he's decent. But you're taking that and you're putting him in the starting lineup. There's only one basketball. So I think what that means is Thibodeau, JB Bickerstaff is going to go heavy minutes with these starters, and the Knicks bench is going to be key now tonight to put pressure, because he just weakened their bench by making this move. And now Danny Green, who you got to be careful, and I think that's why he felt comfortable doing this. Danny Green, although people can make all the jokes and everything, he is a champion. He has played in these situations, and even in the last game, he did hit a 3. Like, all he has to do is be open. If we leave him open, there's not much that he has. You could be 45 years old. If you're open, age doesn't matter when you're a shooter. You go check Allen Houston these days. He still got it. You know what I mean? Like,
that's
all you got to do is
there.
Be open. Yeah, like that whole old thing is, to me, more relevant to guys that are ball dominant in the league. But if you're a shooter, I mean, I'm sure we can lace up Steve Novak now and put him on the corner. He's going to make them threes. Like, it doesn't really matter to a shooter. So that'll be things. And I'll quickly go into the next 2 keys so we can wrap this up here and get into the game. Number 2. And I'm going to go, we'll end with number 2 since we covered number 3. Yep. Alex, basically, we covered the guarding. Number 2, Brunson and Randle. To me, this is very simple, Alex. We can talk about, RJ, IQ, Grimes. We can talk about the bench. We can talk about all that stuff. This is the type of game in Madison Square Garden, game 3, tied 1-1, where you need your best players to perform.
100%.
Like, we can talk about, yes, RJ needs a good game. Yes, we need quickly. We won game 1 without any of those guys playing well. And it was because Brunson turned up in the second half. It was because Randle got off to a good start, and Randle was able to play good enough in the absence of Brunson to hold it down for Brunson. Right? It was because Randle was able to surprise the Cavaliers a little bit in terms of being a little bit more ready than maybe they thought. And that allowing us to get the victory. And then you saw in game 2, the 5 turnovers for Randle, Brunson starting the game being a little bit too aggressive. I thought he had good looks even when LeVert was defending him. I think the Cavaliers felt they found something, but I looked at the film, and to me, it was more of Brunson was just missing good looks than it was LeVert really playing great defense. I mean, LeVert plays solid, but it wasn't the type of defense that I would be concerned about against LeVert. Brunson got to the spots he needed to get. He just a couple of bad shots in the midst of it, but for the most part, he just missed shots. You need your best players. When you talk about around the NBA, right? You saw that Clippers game where Kawhi was able to win that one game for the Clippers. You see around the NBA, when series are tied, 2-2, game 5, game 7s, 1-1, game 3. Those type of games are series shifting games. You're asking a lot to tell the role players to win those games for you.
For sure.
This is why we brought Brunson here.
Yep.
This is why Randall was put in as the second option. You got to play well. You got to take this team. You got to lead the way. Do you agree with that, Key? Yes, and why or why not?
Yeah, I mean, look, it always comes down to your stars, right? You got two with Randall, who's an all-star. He's going to be all-NBA. Brunson, who was snubbed as an all-star. Hopefully gets all-NBA selection. You need those two guys to play. Like you said, JD, game 1, they stepped up to the plate. Randall held it down for Brunson. Brunson then held it down for Randall. You need those guys to come back. Thankfully, we're going to have Randall playing his normal workload tonight. Apparently, he's ready. The first 2 games was just for conditioning. That's why he exited the game early in the 5 minutes. So 7 minutes, you saw Obi Toppin come in. Randall, though, is supposed to get his normal workload tonight. So let's see if we can get the first quarter Randall that we're known for, which will then, in my opinion, help Brunson be that closer that we need, right? You need someone who's going to start off the blocks. I'm a former track runner, all right? You always need someone who's going to be out the blocks, all right? Your first leg, that's why I was, man. I started out of the blocks. 4x1, I was the guy who was starting off the row. You need someone who can who can set the tone, get that good lead. That's what Randall does. But you know who you also got to rely on? You got to rely on that fourth leg, the guy who's going to close it, your fastest guy. That's Brunson. So you need those 2 guys for that game, for this game, and that's why they're here. Yeah.
Very, very, very well said there, and I agree with everything you just said. So it's going to be key. We're about to tip off here in a few minutes. Man, I can't believe we're here, man.
Hey, here we go.
I can't believe it. I'm just like, wow, bro. Like game 3 at Madison Square Garden, the crowd is going to be crazy. We're going to be crazy here playing some of this Madison Square Garden music, sound effects tonight. So even though we're not in the game, we're going to feel like we're going to feel like, oh, I'm ready, man.
Ready for this one? Hold on, here we go. There's a tweet right now from Fred Katz, friend of the program. He tweeted out, "It's so loud at the Garden right now, you legit can't hear the intro video on the Jumbotron. That's how loud it is."
Wow.
That's how poppin' MSG is right now. There's that's why what Shaq says, "Oh, nothing like that." Nah. There's a reason why Madison Square Garden is Madison Square Garden, all right? There's a reason. Stuff can't believe it.
Oh, man.
Can't believe it. Well, I can't believe it, but man.
Oh, listen,
that's crazy.
Them ticket prices are crazy. So I'm good here. I'm all right here. It's but maybe you, who knows? Maybe we'll go to one of these games at the Garden. But listen, man, thank you for. Well, I mean, I'll end this very quickly. No pun intended. What's your matchup of the night? What's a matchup you're looking at? Individual player matchup.
Who's my individual player matchup? It's always going to be Randall and Mobley, man. It's always going to be Randall and Mobley. And just because that's the matchup that you got to dominate, because Randall has that physicality. It's going to be that matchup throughout the remainder of the series. You have to force Evan Mobley because he's, I think they say, like the second best perimeter defender because of his ability to switch. You have to expose that. So for me, it's always going to be Randall and Mobley. What do you got?
Man, I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna go Mitchell Robinson. I'm gonna go Mitchell Robinson versus Jared Allen, and because this is, Mitch Robinson, I feel like this is a type of game that he can be a defensive menace at home, get some offensive rebounds. I mean, we struggled in the rebound department last game. So we need him tonight. This is a game that, he plays well at home. He's aggressive at home. This is the type of game that for a defender, sometimes, defensive players on the road, it's hard for them to see how appreciated they are. It's hard for them to feel the vibes and the energy of, their contributions to possession. But you get that at home, right? All it takes is a block. All it takes is a steal. All it takes is for him to make a good defensive play. And he'll feel that appreciation from the home crowd. He'll feel that energy from the fans. And I think that can galvanize, players like a Quentin Grimes, a Deuce McBride if he get a couple minutes. Let's see if Tom Thibodeau makes an adjustment and plays Deuce McBride on Darius Garland tonight, at least for 5 or 8 minutes just to disrupt him. Even Isaiah Hartenstein, who is not known as a defender, but can be a good defender. And I would say he is a decent defender, at least at the rim. He can protect the rim. He's done it better than earlier in the season. That's for sure. So the home crowd plays well, I think, for hustle players. And so I'm going to go with Mitchell Robinson.
I like that. I like that right there.
What's your prediction? Give me your prediction tonight.
Oh, man, you're really going to do this to me, man. You're going to do this to me.
It's been 2 low-scoring games. Give me a prediction.
Score prediction? Is that what we're looking for here?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Score prediction and who's going to be the player of the game on the Knicks.
I'm going to go 101-96 Knicks. It's going to be Brunson. It's going to be Brunson.
101-96 Knicks. Ooh. Okay.
What do you got?
I'm going to go 1-0. I'm going to go 111. 111-104.
Ooh.
New York Knicks.
Okay.
All right. So that'll do it for the pregame show. Alex, thank you, man. I wouldn't even be able to do this if you wasn't a part of it, because these pregame shows, they could be crazy, and I got to do play-by-play by myself. So definitely thank you for joining in on the pregame. Maybe we'll do it for Game 4 as well.
Absolutely.
And let's hope for a Knicks win.
No doubt, man. No doubt.
See you on postgame.
See you on postgame, bro. Let's go, JD Breen. Let's go, JD Breen.
Let's go. And as we go, here we go, baby. Y'all remember this? Let's go as we transition into the play-by-play. How many of you guys remember this? How many of you in the chat remember this? Here we go. Game 3 at Madison Square Garden as the New York Knicks host to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And we have the starting lineup. Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Caris LeVert is starting tonight. Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen. And for the New York Knicks, we have Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson. Let's go. Game 3 at the Garden. Let's go, baby. Hope you guys are feeling good in the chat. And the poll says 48% RJ Barrett, 39% IQ, 5% Grimes, 7% Tibbs. I do agree with the 5% Grimes. It's his first go-round. Quickly and Barrett, not so much. They're a little old. They're a little older in terms of game experience and playoff experience. So I do agree on the poll. So hope you guys are ready, man. Let's go. Wake up, chat. We have almost 500 in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Game 3 at the Garden as they show Bernard King. Oh, the Garden is packed. The Garden is packed, ladies and gentlemen. The Garden is packed. You got the celebrities in the game. You got CP at the game. We have 400 votes on that poll. It's time. It's time as the New York Knicks are with their home white uniforms. Their home white uniforms. I like this. I like this. You know, I was looking at the Hawks game. The Hawks are wearing their black unis. This new generation, man, they're going into like just all these color uniforms for home. I like the tradition. You know, in the NFL, if you're home, you're wearing the dark theme color. If you're on the road, you wear your white theme colors. In the NBA, if you're at home, you wear the white colors. And if you're on the road, you wear your dark colors. Oh, look at that vision. Oh my God. Here we go. Here we go, baby. As they get ready to tip off here. Mitchell Robinson center court with Jarrett Allen. Here we go as the game tips off. And that Donovan Mitchell crosses half court. He is defended by Quentin Grimes. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell drives. Mitchell shoots the mid-range shot, and that rolls in. The Cavaliers get on the board 2-0. Jalen Brunson crosses half court, and he is defended by Caris LeVert. Brunson drives to the corner. Randall shoots the corner three. No good. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. He crosses half court. He attacks Grimes. He gets to the lane. He shoots the teardrop. No good. Rebound, Randall. Here come the New York Knicks. Randall. Oh, Mobley, where's the foul? Julius Randle gets fouled by Evan Mobley, and Randall will go to the free throw line for 2. Very, very important there. Mobley picks up his first foul 1 minute into the ball game. 11 minutes, 9 seconds to go here. Julius Randle is going to go to the free throw line for 2. First free throw's up, and it's good. Knicks get on the board. Julius Randle makes his first free throw. Julius Randle. 515 in the chat. Julius Randle shoots the second free throw, and that's good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Here comes Garland as the Cleveland Cavaliers have inbound the ball. Garland defended by Brunson. And so the Knicks will go with the traditional way as LeVert gets the ball in the paint. He's defended by Barrett. Jarrett Allen shoots the left-handed teardrop, and that's good. Here comes Randall. 4-2 Cleveland. Mitchell Robinson gives it to Brunson. Brunson, mid-range, gives it out to Randall. Randall shoots the three. No good. Rebound Robinson. Robinson gets fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Offensive rebound by Mitchell Robinson. And will that be Jarrett Allen? That would mean that Allen and Mobley, both big men, pick up a foul 2 minutes into the game. That's big. Mitchell Robinson using his brute strength. And I think that would be Donovan Mitchell, though. Foul is on Donovan Mitchell, so it's not on Jarrett Allen, as Mitchell Robinson shoots the tank, the missile, short, misses the first free throw. Robinson shoots the second free throw, and that's no good. He misses both free throw. Rebound. Here comes Garland. Garland defended by Brunson. Gives it to a cutting Allen. Allen under the basket. He makes the bucket. Not good defense there by the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes with Caris LeVert defending. 15 seconds in the shot clock. Knicks down 4. Here comes Brunson. Brunson back to Randall. Randall, 7 seconds, one-on-one against Mobley. He gives it to Grimes, to the corner to Brunson. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Brunson, no good. Rebound. Barrett shoots the three. R.J. Barrett, 3-point ball. R.J. Barrett. Here comes Darius Garland. Garland shoots the mid-range shot, and that's no good. Rebound Barrett. Here come the New York Knicks, 6'5", Cleveland. Barrett backs down Garland, throws the alley to Mitchell Robinson under the basket, gets his shot blocked. Picked up by LeVert. LeVert crosses half court, gives it to Garland. Garland shoots the three, no good. Rebound Mitchell Robinson, look up, gives it to Grimes. Grimes one-on-one against Mitchell. Back out to Barrett. Barrett with Mobley defending. He gives it to Randall. Randall out to Grimes. Grimes shoots the elbow three. No good. Rebound LeVert. 6-5. Under 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Here comes LeVert to the corner to Garland. Garland shoots the three. No good. Garland is struggling to start. Rebound Grimes. Grimes drives. Comes back out. Gives it to Barrett. Barrett, he fakes. And he brings it back out. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Barrett gets the screen from Mitchell Robinson. He drives. Gives it to a cut-in Grimes. No good. Grimes shoots off the backboard. That's good. Knicks take the 7-6 lead. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. 15 seconds in the shot clock. Mitchell, one-on-one against Grimes, goes left, comes back right, spins to the corner to Mobley. Mobley shoots the open three. That's no good. Rebound Brunson. Outlet pass to Randall in the paint. Randall defended by Mobley. He squares against him. He drives and he loses the ball. Turnovers. Oh, man. Come on, Randall. Turnover Knicks. Here comes Garland. He's defended by Brunson. Gives it to the paint to Mitchell. Mitchell to the corner. Wide open. Carries LeVert. No good. Rebound Mobley. Back out to Garland. Garland shoots the long three. That's no good. Rebound Barrett. Here come the Knicks. Barrett drives right to the lane. Out to Randall. Randall drives. He fakes. He gives it to the corner. Elbow three from Barrett. No good. Rebound Mobley. Mitchell drives right on Randall, gets by him. He lays it in. And the Cavaliers take the lead. The Knicks start the game 1 of 7 from 3. Here comes Brunson. Gives it to Randall. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Randall gives it to Grimes. Grimes gets the screen. Grimes not looking to be aggressive. Randall shoots the three. That's no good. Rebound Mitchell. Come on, Grimes. I need you to be more aggressive. Garland gets by Grimes. He's stripped by Grimes. Picked up by RJ. RJ down the lane. He lays it in. The Knicks take a lead. Good defense there by Grimes. Good drive there by Barrett. Barrett's off to a good start. Here we go. Mitchell gets his three-point shot blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Here comes Barrett. Out to Brunson. Brunson fakes, drives, turns the ball over. Bad pass to Randall. LeVert drives, gets in the lane, and he's fouled by Quentin Grimes. That's a terrible pass by Jalen Brunson. Timeout on the floor. Woo! I feel like I'm in the game. How we feeling in the chat? Knicks start the game. They have a 1-point lead. The Cleveland Cavaliers. So you start to see the Madison, and I just hate that we haven't taken full advantage of it, because the Cavaliers are 0 of 6 from 3. Cavaliers are 0 of 6 from 3. They're shooting 4-13 overall, 30%. But the New York Knicks are shooting worse. The Knicks are 27%. They're 1 of 7 from 3. So the New York Knicks, and this is what I've been saying, and guys, Randall's 0 of 3 from 3, right? 3 shots. He's missed all his 3 3-pointers. This is a concern of mine. So Julius Randle, during the season, shot 37.4% on the road. At Madison Square Garden, he shot under 31% from 3. So he's about 6 to 7% percentage points higher. Shoots the 3 much better on the road than he does at home. This was something that I was looking forward to seeing tonight with the energy of the crowd, facing some pressure. We need him to play well. 31%, just under 31% at home versus 37.5 on the road. He's 0 of 3 from the 3-point line to start. So the numbers are working against him right now as you know, in terms of to start the game. The numbers are working against him. So to me, he needs to get a little bit more aggressive, leave the 3-point line a little bit behind until you get going. Put some pressure on Mobley. Mobley has 1 foul. Let's get him to pick up 2. Let's put some pressure. Let's put some pressure on the Cavaliers. They're starting LeVert. Their bench is weaker by making that move. And right now, 6 minutes in, Cavaliers only have 8 points. Let's get that second foul on Mobley. He's on the road. Let's make this young player think twice, 3 times about his rotations. Let's make it mental. The way you do it is you play physical and you try to get him to pick up that second foul. Unfortunately, I don't know if Randall is the type of player to do that because his basketball IQ is not the highest in terms of being able to make sound decisions. So as we get ready to resume play, we have 560 in the chat. Let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up.
Are you ready?
Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to the channel members. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to everyone that is tuning in tonight to watch this critical game 3 as they show Donovan Mitchell's mother's at the game tonight. Well, sorry, Mama Mitchell. We're not friends tonight. Thank you for coming to the game. We're not friends tonight. Well, Nick, what I meant by, in terms of you said, JD, you're wrong for the IQ comment. Yeah, what I mean is because I'm talking about awareness, like understanding. You know how you have like LeBron. LeBron in this situation will immediately understand, give me the ball, let me get aggressive. This young guy has 1 foul on me. Let me get him the second foul. Randall doesn't seem to go that far in depth in terms of the way he thinks the game and being that savvy. So that's where I come from with the, you know, not highest basketball IQ, as RJ almost turns the ball over, picked up by Grimes. Brunson, 1-on-1, 8 seconds in the shot clock on LeVert. Brunson, oh, nice. Pull up. That's no good. And that's going to be tipped. And Cleveland ball. Cleveland ball, 9-8, 5 minutes, 49 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Garland, 1-on-1 against Brunson. He calls for the screen for Mobley. He gets it. He gives it to Mobley now. Mobley in the paint, shoots the right-handed floater. No good. Rebound, Mitchell Robinson. Here come the Knicks. That was good defense there, contesting that floater. Oh, Brunson gets the screen from Mitchell Robinson. Gives it to Randall. Randall, 1-on-1 against Mobley. Here we go, Randall. Back him down. Back him down. So not a great pass to Grimes. Grimes shoots the contested 3. No good. Rebound, Mitch. Mitchell Robinson gets fouled by LeVert. And Mitchell Robinson, as I said in the pregame show, feeding off the fans, getting offensive rebounds, defending the paint. And Randall has to make better passes. If you guys are watching the game, so those of you that are watching while you're listening to the play-by-play, Grimes missed it, but that pass, look at the way that Grimes caught it. Grimes caught it low, had to bring it back all around and gather himself. Then he shot a contested three. If Randle's pass the first time is crisp and leads into his chest, Grimes is pulling up that shot right away. But the pass is to the left and low. That made Grimes think twice about what to do, what type of decision to make. Got to make better passes, and Randle's passing to start the game has not been good. As Mitchell Robinson makes the second free throw, he goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Knicks take a 10-8 lead, 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Garland defended by Brunson. He drives right, comes back out, shoots the mid-range shot. Short, rebound Allen. Another possession for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell drives right. He stops. Cross-court pass. Stolen by RJ. RJ drives to the lane. Lays it in. RJ Barrett with a good start for the New York Knicks. And the Knicks take a 12-8 lead. Here comes Garland. Gets the screen from Allen. Garland stops to a cutting Mobley. Mobley loses the ball. Picked up by Randle. Here come the Knicks, 4-on-3. Randle to the corner to RJ. RJ now to Brunson. Grimes shoots the three. No good. Picked up by Osman. Garland, 1-on-1 against RJ. Garland drives. Garland stops to the paint to Mobley. Mobley, fade away. Floater, good. Here comes Brunson, 1-on-1 against Osman. Brunson drives left, shoots the floater, and that's good. Where's the foul, refs? Where's the foul? Here comes Garland. Garland drives. Garland to the lane. Contested. Picked up by Allen. And Allen with the putback dunk. 14-12 Knicks. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Brunson defended by Osman. You have Osman, Mitchell, Allen, Mobley, Garland on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Knicks have not made a substitution yet. Brunson shoots the three. No good. Picked up by Mobley. This looks like it's going to be a low-scoring affair, ladies and gentlemen. This looks like another low-scoring game. Garland shoots the three. He's been struggling. Air ball. Air ball. Knicks basketball. Darius Garland is right now 0 for 8 overall. He's 0 for 4 from three-point land. We got to take advantage of this. Come on, Knicks. Knicks have a 2-point lead, but it feels like they should have a 10-point lead. Hartenstein comes into the ball game for Mitchell Robinson. Here comes Barrett. Barrett, where's the foul? Foul called on Ricky Rubio as the Cavaliers make their first substitutions. Looks like Isaac Okoro is out, completely out of the rotation. The Cavaliers lottery pick, the guy that was supposed to stop Brunson. Ricky Rubio comes into the ball game. Danny Green comes into the ball game. Timeout on the floor. And the Knicks have made one sub. It looks like Hartenstein is going to come into the game, and potentially I think Josh Hart was also coming into the game there. Tom Thibodeau said that Julius Randle is going back to his normal flow of minutes, which means Julius Randle is going to play the whole first quarter, which means Obi's going to go back to the starting second quarter and to start the fourth quarters. You know how that goes. Black Ranger, he is, I don't want to say healthy in terms of him healthy, but he has been cleared. It is a substitution decision. It is a lineup decision. That has been confirmed. Yes, he's nursing the injury, the knee, but he is good enough to play. And the coach has made a lineup decision. Three minutes to go here in the first. We have not seen, I think we saw Josh Hart there. Not sure if IQ is going to check into the ball game now. I think you got to get some of these players in now with the Cavaliers bench. Let's get some offensive punch. Let's see where we're going. But Quentin Grimes, 1 of 5, 0 of 3. A couple of those shots were not good. Were not rhythm shots because of bad passes. But then he had some other shots that were open and he did not make it. So you're seeing a young player going through his first playoff experience. And I'm sure he's feeling the pressure. I am sure he's feeling the pressure. But the Knicks overall are shooting 29%. They're 1 of 10 from 3. And the Cavaliers themselves have not made a 3. They're 0 of 7. Now, the Cavaliers don't shoot as many threes as the Knicks. So they have 7 threes to the Knicks 10. But they will shoot them if you leave them open. I just hate that we haven't been up as much, man. Shout out to the channel members. Shout out to the chat. Strive, Shimmy MD, Sean Wilson, Black Ranger, Stephen Fox in the chat, KG7 Full in the chat. He said, nah, JD, the goal is to win games, not give stars airtime over politics. Yeah, that's definitely the one goal. We have to win tonight. Forget everything else. Have to win tonight. Got to get this game 3 off our belts. Have to get it under our belts, but have to get it off the pressure radar. Billy Bellin, thank you for being the channel. He says, feed Barrett. Eddie Suarez. Yeah, man, it sucks that we haven't been able to take advantage of RJ Barrett's good start. And, and the Knicks organization. So we heard here that members of the Knicks organization were confident that going home was going to help RJ. Black Ranger says, JD, where's the blazer? Listen, the blazer was for the road games. Those are business trips. So road games. Now that we're home, we're at the Garden. Just it's time to be home. It's time to get comfortable as we have Brunson, Hart, Barrett, Hartenstein, and Randall. So no IQ yet, but Hart and Hartenstein check into the ball game. 9 seconds in the shot clock. RJ drives. RJ kicks it out to Randall. Randall, 6 seconds, 4 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Randall shoots the mid-range shot. No good. Rebound, Cleveland. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. He's defended by Josh Hart, who checks into the ball game. Donovan Mitchell to Allen. Allen back out to Green. Green thought about shooting the 3, but now he kicks it back out to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell, crosses over Hart, shoots the shot. No good. Rebound, Brunson. Knicks got to take advantage. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the first. Here comes Brunson, one-on-one against Osman. He loses the ball. He gets the ball back. He dribbles. 10 seconds left. He gives it to RJ. RJ shoots the center 3, and that's good. 3-point ball. RJ Barrett. Knicks take a 5-point lead. Here comes Ricky Rubio. Gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell shoots the elbow 3, and that's good. Donovan Mitchell responds. 17-15. New York. You have to be encouraged if you're a Knicks fan, if you're a Knicks coach of RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett looks like he has energy. He drives. Nice pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein shoots the floater air ball. Come on, man. Here comes Ricky Rubio to Mitchell. Mitchell to the paint. Back out to Rubio. To the corner. To Green. Green shoots the 3 short. Rebound Randall. He kicks it out to RJ. RJ, one-on-one against Rubio. In the lane. Shoots it off the backboard. No good. Cleveland ball. It's one of RJ's inability there. He has to learn in the future. Go through the guy. Go at him. Don't get away. You're making the shot more difficult. Here comes Ricky Rubio, gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell defended by Hart. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Under 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Mitchell goes right to the lane. Left-handed layup, and that's good. Over Isaiah Hartenstein, and the game is tied. 17-17. Under 1 minute to go here in the first. Randall gets the ball. He's defended by Danny Green. Randall looks up. Make a decision, Randall. Gives it to Hartenstein. I'm not liking this possession right now. Randall to the corner. Randall drives. Gets his shot blocked. And they're going to call a jump ball. Oh, that was tricky. It looks like we got bailed out there. So it's a jump ball. It's going to be Danny Green and Julius Randle. If the Knicks get the ball, they'll have 3.4 seconds in the shot clock. He quickly comes into the ball game for Barrett. You have quickly Hart, Randle, Hartenstein, and Brunson. The tip is, what was he doing? How you trying to tip it to Brunson? Give it to Hartenstein. The Knicks lose the tip to Danny Green. You got to be kidding me. 4-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 8 seconds in the shot clock, 12 seconds in the game clock. Mitchell gets double teamed. Gives it to Osman. Osman, one-on-one against Quickly. Shoots the long three. That's short. Rebound. Rubio saves it. Brunson heaves at the buzzer. No good. First quarter's over. 17-17 after one. And this is what I'm saying about Thibodeau. Randle struggles and you make no moves, no adjustments on it. Give the guy a breather. It's okay. Come on, man. It's like, if you're a Cavaliers fan, you have to feel good about the fact that you shot 33% overall in the first quarter. You went 1 of 11 from 3 in the first quarter. You scored 17 points in the first quarter. You're on a road in a critical game 3. And you tie the game. You tie the game. I mean, the Cavaliers have to be feeling ecstatic about how the first quarter went. I mean, they're obviously frustrated that they didn't play better, but they have to be ecstatic about where they're at. And if you're the New York Knicks, a great opportunity missed here in the first quarter. You did everything you needed to do defensively. You got RJ to get off to a good start. I mean, what more could we ask for? You got RJ got off to a good start. And we couldn't take advantage and build the lead there. Unbelievable. We had a lead. We had a 5. We had a lead as large as 5 points there in the first, and we couldn't build off that. We don't even have a lead to go into the second quarter. You have to be disappointed if you're the Knicks. But nevertheless, you're tied. So, got 3 more quarters left. But, man, we missed an opportunity there to build a lead. But let's hope that now with the bench, Tom Thibodeau's going to the bench a little late here in the first quarter. They got to go off now. It looks, I'm confident that Obi will probably check in the game here to start the second quarter. That's usually his routine. But I would have liked if he would have went to Obi earlier there in the first, just because Randle struggled so much. And that's what I'm saying about the template coaching. He announced before the game that Randle was going to go back to his normal routine. So what you tell me is, no matter what, you're going to play the guys the way that you have it planned out, the way you have it mapped out. That's template coaching, man. That's not rhythm coaching. That's not feeling the game coaching. That's not making adjustments on the fly coaching. That's template coaching. And that's why Tom Thibodeau was my number 1 key tonight. You can make the case if RJ, who's mightily struggling before tonight, if RJ doesn't pick up the slack for this coach, we'd be down. We might have scored single digits in the first quarter because RJ has 10 of the 17 points. So we would have scored single digits. Tom Thibodeau has to do better, man. Has to do better. That's why he was my number 1 key tonight, because I wanted to see the adjustments. And right now, not seeing much other than we're just, he's going into the game, at least early. He's going into the game, today's game saying, listen, guys, let's just do what we do. And I like that mentality when you have Kobe on your team, you have Kawhi on your team, when you have Giannis on your team, even the Golden State Warriors, who's down, but they have championship pedigree. That's when you say, let's do what we do. But not when you're the Knicks. Obi Toppin, corner 3, open, no good. Rebound, Osman. As we start the second quarter, Obi misses an open corner 3. Mobley gets the ball out to Green. Green, defended by Toppin, gives it to Rubio. 8 seconds in the shot clock. Osman shoots the elbow three, and that rims out. Rebound, Toppin, gives it to Quickly, crosses half court. Quickly, gives it to RJ. RJ drives. RJ in the paint. Nice pass to Hartenstein, kicks it back out to Hart. Hart, they swing the ball around, gives it to Quickly. 8 seconds in the shot clock. Obi, out to Hart. Hart drives. Hart loses the ball, but a foul call? That's going to be a foul called on the Cavaliers. That's a bad foul by the Cavs. They bailed out the Knicks. The Knicks moved the ball there. That was a good possession ball, but they weren't really getting anything. 14 seconds, shot clock resets to 14, 11 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Isaac Okoro makes his first entry to the game. So Isaac Okoro is, in fact, still going to be able to get minutes, albeit not as a starter. RJ gets the ball. RJ at the mid-range. He stops out to Obi. Obi drives. Obi, wild shot. Rebound, Mobley. Not a good shot there by Obi. Quickly has to get aggressive. He has the lead ball handler. Mobley gets the ball. He's in the paint. Wild shot by Mobley. And it'll be Cavs ball as Hart could not save it. Notice those couple shots. Knicks couldn't generate an easy look. That's when Quickly has to, but now Quickly's being the lead ball handler. For those of you that say Quickly's a point guard, Quickly has to step up here. Or Thibodeau's going to have to make an adjustment and put Quickly off ball. Or they're going to have to play through RJ. Cavs inbound the ball. 20 seconds in the shot clock. Garland drives in the paint. Left-handed. No good. Rebound Garland, and Garland tips it back in. Ball, he missed, but the ball went right to him as Hart drives. Hart in the paint. Left-handed floater. That's good. Knicks tied the game 19-19. Here come the Cavaliers. Garland tries to cross. IQ goes nowhere. Rubio. Bad pass. Turnover. Rubio. Picked up by Hart. Hart. Out the moat. Here comes Quickly. Quickly drives. Quickly. Floater. That's good. Emmanuel Quickly with the floater. Knicks take a 2-point lead. And if you're a New York Knicks fan, you have to be encouraged by Quickly making his first shot. Here comes Rubio. So Osman defended by Barrett, gives it to Mobley. Mobley's looking for Garland. Turnover. Offensive foul. Foul is on Garland. It'll be Knicks basketball. (21-19) Knicks. Quickly gets the ball. 9 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Here comes Quickly. Gives it to RJ. RJ shoots the elbow three. That's short. Rebound Garland. Here comes LeVert. Out to Okoro. Okoro, what was that? Bailed out by Obi. Come on, Obi. Obi not good in his first couple minutes. As Okoro is laughing because he lost the ball going up. I mean, what was that? It looked like he lost the ball. That's a bad call. But if you're Obi, what are you doing? Okoro's getting ready to shoot his first free throw. Free throws up. Free throws good. (21-20) Knicks. 9 minutes, 27 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Okoro shoots the second free throw, and that's good. Here comes Quickly, crosses half court. Quickly's going to be defended now by Caris LeVert. RJ's defended by Garland. RJ drives. RJ puts it in. That's what you got to do. Go through him. Go through Garland. Here we go. Here comes Garland. Gets the screen from Mobley. The Cavs swing it around to Okoro from the corner three. That's good. Isaac Okoro hits the corner three, and the Cavaliers take a 1-point lead. And Isaac Okoro has to be feeling good about hitting that corner three. RJ gets the ball again, and now he's defended again by Garland, but the Cavaliers switch. And RJ turns the ball over to Osman. Osman, one-on-one against Karis LeVert. He loses the ball. He's picked up by Okoro. Okoro turns it over. Here comes the Knicks. Garland. Hart in the paint, lays it in over Evan Mobley. And the Knicks take a 1-point lead. Here we go. Here comes Mobley. Mobley drives. He turns the ball over, picked up by Hart. Here come the Knicks. And he loses the ball. And it'll be a loose ball foul on Josh Hart. How you let Mobley steal the ball, man? The Hawks are winning by 4 with 4 minutes to go at home against the Celtics. The Knicks caught the ball. They stole it. Hart crossed half court. Mobley came to reach. Turnover. Then they called a loose ball foul on Hart. As he dove to get the ball, he landed on Osman. Cavaliers inbound the ball. Here comes Garland. Garland in the paint. He shoots. That's an air ball. Picked up by Hart. Here come the Knicks. Hart is pushing the ball. Hart in the lane. And that will be an offensive foul. Josh Hart picks up another foul. As Hart looks at Tom Thibodeau and tells him, do not take me out. Knicks are not taking advantage of this, man. Here comes Garland. Garland gives it to Mobley to the corner of LeVert. LeVert drives on Hart. LeVert goes nowhere. Garland, center court, shoots the three. That's no good. Rebound. Oh, my God. Hart gets fouled by Okoro. Isaac Okoro came to play tonight. Him and Hart was fighting for the rebound, and they both dove for the ball. The Knick crowd is giving a standing ovation to Hart for the effort, but he's fouled by Okoro, so it'll be Knicks ball. Okoro came to play tonight. Over 600 in the chat. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here come the Knicks. Brunson drives on Okoro. Brunson, no. Okoro, rebound. Where's the travel? And they will call the travel. Okoro turns the ball over as he traveled. This is a hard, gritty game, man. 9 turnovers for the Cleveland Cavaliers so far. The Knicks have 6 turnovers. Knicks up 1, 25-24. 7 minutes, 13 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Here comes Brunson. He's defended by Okoro. Brunson drives. Brunson, nice pass to Hartenstein, and Hartenstein with the dunk. And the Knicks take a 3-point lead. It is 27-24. Here comes LeVert. Gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell fakes the 3. He drives. He gets to the paint. No! Good defense by Hartenstein, but Mitchell is fouled. Knicks on the second chance got to get the defensive rebound, man. Well defended initially by Hartenstein. And that's what Brunson has to do, attack and just be composed and look for the extra pass. 606 in the chat. Oh, man. The Knicks have a 3-point. Oh, man, this game is going to, oh, my God, this game is going to be a wild game to end. You already know this is going to be a high blood pressure game. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the channel members. 618 in the chat. Let's go. Knicks at home against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sean Wilson says both of our centers are meh. Joseph Clark says Hart is too hype. Yeah, this is Hart's first home playoff game in his career. So he's definitely hype. And he looks a little healthier tonight from the ankle. So Sim, thank you for being a channel member. Sim says Grimes can't wake up if he doesn't get the ball. And we had a $5 super chat earlier, but we'll get that. We'll get that. 650 in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Chuck D in the chat. The legend Chuck D says, we okay again. Imagine what Isaiah Thomas played through. Our guards got to attack and pass well. JB has what Donovan has except ups. I believe that too, Chuck. JB has everything. And JB has actually played better than Brunson in terms of, history. But right now, Donovan Mitchell has the upper hand, being that they're coming off a Game 2 win. We're approaching 648 now in the chat. Let's hit that thumbs up. Let's get to 400 likes. I don't know what I'm seeing, says Carlos. Eddie Suarez says, no, we need Randall to go away from good. IQ got to be able to take shots, man, says Sneaky Ninja 08. Rico World Peace, shout out to you. Thank you for the hashtag PE. Yes, Public Enemy. Shout out to Chuck D. Moon Shadow, thank you for being a channel member. He says, we having ATL, PTSD. Speaking of ATL, how are the Hawks doing in their game? Ooh, 118, 116 Hawks. And I got money in that game. I took the Hawks. They're down 2-0. I took the Hawks. So I'm hoping the Hawks win. I did a ticket. I picked the Hawks and I picked the Knicks tonight. So hopefully the Hawks pull that off and extend that series. You know, I want every team to play the distance, because you never know if you're the Knicks who you play. I don't want no teams resting. So here we go. We're about to resume play as Julius Randle has started off slow. The Knicks themselves have started off slow. The Knicks are shooting 34% overall and 14% from three. Donovan Mitchell's at the free throw line. He squares to shoot the first free throw. He shoots the first free throw, and that's no good. No good from Donovan Mitchell. Every missed free throw is huge in the playoffs. No good from Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell shoots the second free throw, and that's good. 660 in the chat. You have Quickly, and now you have Quickly and Brunson playing together. As you have Quickly, Brunson, Grimes, Mitch, and Randall on the floor. Here comes Brunson. Brunson stops. Oh, what a crossover. And he puts it in on Caris LeVert. What a move by Jalen Brunson on Caris LeVert. And the Knicks take a 4-point lead. Here comes Garland. Garland gets the screen from Jared Allen. He goes in the paint. He goes to the corner. He throws it away. Knicks ball. This is the chance right here. Come on, Knicks. Come on, Knicks. Let's go. 650 in the chat. What a move by Brunson. He had LeVert. Zap. Darius Garland's having a rough game. I told you guys, we got to put pressure on Garland. Here comes Brunson. He's defended by Caris LeVert. Brunson Gets the screen from quickly. Brunson gets in the paint to the corner. Wide open Randle. Shoots the three. Bang! Julius Randle from downtown. Somebody scream! Here comes Donovan Mitchell. He's defended by Quinn Grimes. He gets the screen from LeVert. He goes right. He throws the floater, and that's good by Donovan Mitchell. 32-27. Knicks, 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Brunson, one-on-one against LeVert. Brunson looks down. ISO. Brunson, one-on-one. Shoots the mid-range shot. No good. Rebound, Mobley. Here comes Mitchell. He stops. He gets fouled by Julius Randle. Randle picks him up. 32-27, 5 minutes, 3 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Foul on Randle. Brunson's upset. Here comes Caris LeVert, one-on-one against Brunson. He drives left. He gets to the lane. He turns. No, I thought he turned the ball over. Here comes Mitchell. He shoots the long three. Air ball. Air ball. Air ball. 32-27. Here come the Knicks. 15 seconds in the shot clock. Brunson gets the switch. Now he has Osman. Brunson, one-on-one. He drives, gets to the lane. He lays it in. Jalen Brunson. Timeout, Cavaliers. Knicks take a 7-point lead as he crossed over Osman. Zach. What a play. What a layup. What a bucket from Jalen Brunson. Timeout. Cleveland. Let's go, baby. Shout out to the chat. Judah Karoba. JB. Russell Whiskey in the chat. Let's go. We're going to try to get CP here at halftime. 622 in the chat. We're going to try to get CP here from the Garden at halftime. Timeout Cleveland, 34-27 Knicks. 4 minutes, 32 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Knicks are playing a little bit better here in the second quarter. They're starting to build the lead, and JB Bickerstaff senses a little bit of danger here. Omar Fernandez, shout out to you. JB's bag is so deep, bro. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And Jalen Brunson, all series, he's not gonna get someone his height. They're going Osman. They're going LeVert. They're going Okoro. There's nowhere possible he's gonna get Darius Garland. That's barbecue chicken. That's General Toast chicken. That's spare ribs, boneless spare ribs. That's buckets. Yeah, Andrew. I know, Andrew. I told him, chill, man. Cancel, sell them tickets. I can't have you go to the game, CP. But nevertheless, he wanted to go to the game. There's nothing I could do but pray. Pray that we win. And I'm trying to get the link here so I can give it a CP. Let's go. 645 in the chat. I'm going to try to get CP here from the Garden at halftime. Let's go, baby. Let's go. How you guys feeling? How you guys feeling? Good start here by the Knicks in the second quarter. Let's go. Let's go. Michael Powell, thank you for the nice words. Thank you. Thank you. Nick, thank you for being a channel member. Will from LI. Need these Knicks tape. Salute, smooth shot 4. Salute. Need to get this win, man. We need to get this win. Need to get ready here to resume play. Let's go. Woo! What are the Knicks going to cook off this timeout? JB Bickerstaff is trying to motivate the team. Right now, the high for the Cavaliers is Mitchell. He's 5 of 10 with 12 points. And Randall right there hit a 3. That was huge. Tom Thibodeau is imploring the Knicks to push the ball. I think that's what he's saying. It looks like by his body movement. And here we go. Mobley gets the ball. Play has resumed. LeVert, one-on-one against Quickly. Drives right. He stops. He pops. He's short. Rebound Randall. Here come the Knicks. 4 minutes, 17 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Randall one-on-one against LeVert. Gives it quickly to the corner. And now Brunson drives. Brunson stops. Gives it to Randall. Randall drives right. Randall. Nice pass to Mitchell Robinson. And Robinson with the dunk over Jared Allen. What a pass. What a pass from Julius Randle. The Knicks take a 9-point lead. Get up, get up. Here comes Mitchell. He tries to break the double team. He turns the ball over. Brunson, and Brunson dunks on the fast break. The Knicks take an 11-point lead. Somebody scream. (38-27). Mobley gets the ball. Gives it to LeVert. LeVert, one-on-one against Quickly. Step back three-point shot. No good. Rebound Brunson. And the Knicks are building momentum. You can feel it. Here comes Brunson. One-on-one against Donovan Mitchell. He drives left. Goes under the paint. Kicks it out to Randall. Randall shoots the 3. No good. Rebound Mitchell. Outlet pass. Down the lane to Mobley. Mobley one-on-one against Grimes. He fakes and he scores. 38-29. Here comes Brunson. Brunson, one-on-one against LeVert. Gets the screen from Grimes. He gets the switch on Donovan Mitchell. Oh, yes, this is what we want. No, he gives it to Randall. Randall to the corner to Grimes. Grimes drives, kicks it out. Quickly, shoots at the buzzer. No good. Rebound Mitchell. Here comes the Cleveland Cavaliers and passes it to Mobley. Mobley in the paint, kicks it to the corner. LeVert shoots the open 3, in and out. Rebound Randall. Here come the Knicks. Quickly gets the ball. Quickly thought about shooting the 3, gives it to Randall. And Tom Thibodeau will call a timeout. That's a good timeout by Tibbs. That's a good timeout by the coach because does not like how the last few offensive possessions. Nice timeout. Don't give the Cavaliers momentum. Sometimes you give a team momentum when the team doesn't shoot a couple of good shots offensively. Calm the troops. Let's regroup. We have a 9-point lead. Let's not get too crazy. Let's stick with the game plan. Got to give props to the head coach there, calling a timeout, not getting complacent and having the lead and just trying to let your players figure it out. No, let's figure it out on this timeout. Let's chill. Let's regroup, and let's get some good shots. Timeout, New York. Man, I'm here. I feel like I'm in the Garden. How you guys feeling, man? Woo! Yes, as Cardoza said, let's trust each other. Let's go. Let's go. Ari says free throws, get to the line. Yes, let's get to the free throw line, man. Let's regroup. Let's not force it. Let's go. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the channel members. How you feeling, JD says Nick. Thank you for being a channel member. How I'm feeling? What a pass by Randall. How I'm feeling, man. I feel like I'm in the game. I'm feeling the adrenaline. I'm feeling the energy from you guys rocking out with me. You just won, JD. The Hawks won. The Hawks won. Oh my God. Hawks won. But yeah, I feel the goosebumps. I feel like I'm in the game. Quickly turns the ball over. Quickly turns the ball over on the inbounds. Wake the up quickly. It'll be Cavaliers ball as Quickly tried to inbound the ball, but it looked like he went inbounds with the ball still in his hand. So that's in and out, and that's a turnover. This is the worst. We call a timeout. We don't even inbound the ball. We got to close quarters out. It's 38-29. This is 90s basketball right here. Here comes Garland. Garland to Allen. You have the starting five for the Cavaliers. And you're going to stop play here as a foul is going to be called on the floor. Chuck D with the $2 super chat. Mudball. Cavs going to try thug ball soon. IQ and Grimes. Come on. Yes, come on, IQ. Come on, Grimes. Foul is going to be on RJ Barrett. Garland's going to go to the free throw line for 2. He shoots the first free throw, and that's no good. Darius Garland is having... Oh, I don't know why I played that. I'm bugging. No, disregard that. He missed. Garland missed the first free throw. He's having a nightmare first half. Garland's second free throw is good. Now let's play. And the Cavaliers cut the lead to 8. Here comes Jalen Brunson. Brunson drives right, gets by LeVert to the corner to Randall. Randall fakes the 3. He drives. He backs down Mobley. He stops. He goes, shoots the fadeaway, and tipped in by Mitchell Robinson on the offensive glass. Here we go. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. 1 minute, 25 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Here comes LeVert. LeVert one-on-one against Brunson. He goes left. He stops. He pops and rims out. Rebound Mobley. Mobley fakes and Mobley dunks. Come on, man. Get the rebound. Mobley with the offensive rebound over Randall. And he faked out Mitchell. Here comes Brunson, one-on-one, 10 seconds in the shot clock, under 1 minute to go here in the second quarter. Brunson, where's the foul? He stops, gives it to Randall. Randall with 4 seconds. To the corner to RJ. RJ shoots the 3. No good. Rebound Allen. Picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell crosses half court. Mitchell one-on-one against RJ. He shoots the transition 3. No good. Rebound Knicks. Cavaliers are 2 for 18 from downtown. Here comes Randall. Kicks it to Quickly. Quickly shoots the 3. Bang! Emmanuel Quickly from downtown. And the Knicks take 11-point lead. Here we go. 15 seconds in the shot clock. Mitchell, defended by RJ. Gives it to LeVert. LeVert loses the ball. Shot clock turned off. Here comes Quickly to Barrett. Barrett with the dunk in transition. And the Knicks take a 13-point lead. 6 seconds to go here in the second. Garland picks it up. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Garland drives. Garland to the corner. LeVert at the buzzer. No good. Halftime. The Knicks go into the locker room with a 13-point lead as Donovan Mitchell waits for his teammates to give him a hand. The New York Knicks go into halftime up 45-32. RJ Barrett with a nice first half. The hometown kid. Let's support the Knicks. Let's support these guys. Let's go. As we approach 700 in the chat. Daniel, let me know if once CP gets in. Let's go. I'm going to try to get CP on here at halftime. Knicks up 13 over 700 in the chat. Let's go. RJ Barrett is the high for the Knicks with 14 points on 6 of 10 shooting, 5 rebounds, all defensive. He has a steal. He has a few dunks. He has a few threes. Doing a little bit of everything. Man. And the Knicks take a 13-point lead at halftime. They hold the Cavaliers to 32 points. You trying to tell me the Garden is not going to play a role? We don't miss on keys here on Knicks Fan TV. I told you guys, MSG was my number 3 key. MSG, Madison Square Garden, was my number 3 key. Do we have CP in the back yet, Daniel? Let me know if we have him in the back yet. All right, no CP right now. Let me see if I can get CP going here. I'm trying to get CP, the franchise. We're trying to get him in. Oh, man. How you guys feeling in the chat? The fans are waiting for you. Let's go. I just called CP. I had to mute it because I told him a few not nice words. Told him, come on, man. We waiting for you. Let's go. So CP, the franchise, as we look at the keys to the game so far, Tom Thibodeau, Brunson and Randall, and Madison Square Garden, key number 3 is taking its course and is playing a role tonight. Darius Garland is having a nightmare first half. That's why I told you guys, he is a key for them. And now, if you're the Knicks, you have to be careful because Donovan Mitchell may look to take matters into his own now in the second half. Because now, if you're Mitchell, you looked at how, okay, so we're going to have CP here. So let me just finish this thought, Daniel, and then we can get him in. All right, so let's just get him in, Daniel. Let's just get him in.
Let's go. Yes, sir. CP the franchise here, live and direct from the world's most famous arena. Salute, man. Salute to JD. Salute to Mason. Salute to Daniel. Hey, good half so far. RJ set the tone. RJ set the tone for us. Got out in transition off of wide rebounds, off of steals, off of turnovers. Was attacking well. RJ was doing, man. Brunson started cooking. Look, the Cavs weren't doubling. They're not blitzing. This is one-on-one basketball. Mano y mano. So, hey, great job so far. Hey, how about Mitch? Great job by Mitch on the Bulls. Mitch getting activated out there. And defensively, we're just playing tight. We just playing tight defensively. Great job, man. Salute, salute. I'll show you guys a little fit. Turn my camera around. Yeah, man. Salute, salute, salute. What else? IQ. IQ getting on the board. Great job by IQ. And yeah, they just breaking them down methodically, man. So far, so good. I can't hear anything, but I know it's doing a good job. So to Alex Stratocaster. I'll see you guys at post game. Hey, the energy at MSG is electric. Jay Boogie, his premiere, his playoff anthem, just playing on the Jumbotron in the first quarter. KNTV's in here heavy, make no mistake. Rocking the orange joint, all orange joint, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, this is how we get it popping, man. Yo, JD, I'll holler at you post game. Let's go. We in here live. How's the audio? Everything good? Connection good? Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, we in here. Good idea by you, man. Good idea. Yeah, I'm just waiting on the drink. Man, we in here. Good job so far the squad. They ready? They hungry? Doing a good job with the driving kicks. Between Brunson, RJ, his passing has been on point too. You don't got that many assists. RJ has been ready. He's sharp tonight. So, only thing, I wish we could hit the three ball a little bit better. Like 17% from downtown. You know, still a little bit of an issue. Hopefully you turn that around in the second half. They got to tighten up. Get the Cavs' best effort in the second half. Tighten up. Keep the same defense. Good rotation so far by Tibbs. I think Hart got to slow it down a little bit. But we okay. So far, so good, man. So that's the story. We check in with y'all post-game. Get out of here, man. Peace.
There you have it. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You only get that type of coverage here on Knicks Fan TV, man. We live and direct, as CP likes to say, from Madison Square Garden. CP checking in on the ones and twos, like he likes to say, on the twos, as he's on the road. But he'll be back on post-game. And on post-game, obviously, you'll get the better quality. It's a little bit difficult in Madison Square Garden. You know, you're playing with the Wi-Fi, and Garden sometimes is shaky with their coverage and their signal. But it was nice, right? It was nice to get on halftime, get some coverage from the Garden, being able to get CP's thoughts. So good idea here on Knicks Fan TV on that. Shout out to Daniel for transitioning that smoothly. So shout out to you, Daniel, in the back. Shout out to the team at Knicks Fan TV. Shout out to CP, everyone, Alex, the chat, the fans, the channel members, the mods. And as you guys can see, the Garden is electric, man. And you see CP stunting with the orange Knicks Fan TV custom made outfit. He has the blue one. Now he's going with the orange one. The perks, right? The perks. How are we feeling? So we have now 880 in the chat. Nice turnout here for Knicks play-by-play, as the Knicks are looking to take a 2-1 series lead. Thank you. So give me in the chat, who's the one player that you guys feel needs to turn it up in the second half? Who needs to turn it up in the second half? Who needs to turn it up here in the second half? We also had a $5 super duper chat from the legend Chuck D. $5 super chat from Chuck D. And Chuck D says the opposition totally is looking at a different MSG. It ain't the Christmas game. Woo, I tell you what though, Chuck. I'll tell you what though, Chuck D. The Garden is definitely playing a role tonight. So shout out to the fans, man. Even you guys here in the chat, even the sound effects here. We all playing a role. This is a young team. You know, this is a young team. And so, you know, this hostile environment so far is affecting them. Right? That's why I told you guys, like, Donovan Mitchell is nice, but he still has to prove to me that he can be Kobe. Remember when Kobe came here, the Garden didn't do nothing to him. LeBron comes here, the Garden doesn't do much to him. You know, some of these superstars come here, the Garden actually motivates them. I need to still see that from Donovan Mitchell. Hopefully I didn't jinx it. Hopefully he doesn't do it in the second half, but he definitely needs to, you know, he needs to lead his team, but hopefully he doesn't. Corso117, thank you for being in the channel. He says cautiously optimistic. Who we have here? Jared says IQ. Jason Calcanis. J. Cal. I don't know if you're going to a Warriors game, J. Cal, game 4 or something. Let me know if you're going to one of these Warriors games. J. Cal says Randall. D'Angelo Bailey says Grimes. Respect chat. Shaq says Grimes and IQ. Dino says Randall. Luciano says IQ. KG7 full says JB Randall. Ari says Brunson. Tyler, shout out to you, Tyler. Part of the team. Tyler says Quick. Black Ranger says Julius. IQ says Petty. Corso IQ. The crowd. Loso says the crowd got to step up. So he has even higher standards. Y'all got to do even more in the second half. That's actually an interesting. It's a nice one. Like, you basically telling the crowd, keep up the same energy, if not turn it even up more. Matthew Armstrong says Quick. J. Cal says Randall. Mambo Renner says IQ. Church Saint 7. Randall. David G says Randall. Gallo says Grimes. Christopher Jack says Randall needs to turn up in the second half. Life Changer Lamb says Randall. Raphael says Brunson. Anthony says RJ. Billy Goat, thank you for being a channel member. He says there's still another half. We need the Garden to stay rumbling. Yep. The Garden has a triple-double, says Cesar Guerrero. Junior Caroma, is Grimes hurt? No, he's not. It's just the way Thibodeau played the first half. RG, the OG, says Tibbs. Not bad. Eddie Suarez says Quick. All of them, says Jasmine. Jasmine, shout out to you, Jasmine. All right. We have a $5 super chat from Nick. Nick, thank you for being a channel member. Nick says the first few minutes of the third quarter will be key. We have to put our foot on their throat. Got to stomp on them. That's a great take. Great observation. Great points there, Nick. Very key. You know, you're up 13. You want to listen. I don't care if the rest of my play-by-play is smooth and boring and whatever. I don't care. I want this win. Let's spank them. Let's spank the Cavs. Let's get this out the way. Let's put some pressure on them. You know, right now we're only shooting, we're shooting 42% to and 21% from three. The Cavaliers are shooting 31%. Cavs are shooting 10% from three. So gotta build on this lead. Gotta have a double-digit lead going into the fourth. Gotta put pressure on them. Send a message, man. Send a message. Life Changer Lamb. Thank you for tuning in, Life Changer. Huge shout out to you, JD. No, huge shout out to you, K-Dot. Thank you for tuning in. Each and every one of you is part of the support. 850 in the chat. Let's get up to 500 likes. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. J Cal with a $10 super duper chat. J Cal says, nice to see HR. What? HR. Let's start that over. J Cal says, nice to see RJ back. Looking forward to Randall waking up in the second half. Watch out for the spider. He's no joke. Nice super chat there, J Cal. Definitely, it is nice to see RJ back in the thick of things, back in the groove. Very nice to see RJ pick it up. As you can see, that has been key because RJ's production has picked up for Randall's lack thereof. And looking forward to seeing Randall wake up. That's another key point there. Randall needs to wake up. As I mentioned earlier, as we have 859 in the chat, we had less earlier. I wanted to point out, Randall at home shoots 30% from three. On the road, he shoots 37.5. Much better, right? But right now, we have the Garden. And as you can see, unfortunately, those bad home three-point numbers this season is showing himself as he's only 1 of 5 from the field. So he needs to pick it up. He needs to find a way to shoot better at home. I don't know if it's the Garden pressure, but like 7-8 percentage points higher on the road than at home. And as you said, watch out for Spider. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, this is key here. is key because now if you're Spider, you're saying to heck with all this team ball stuff. I need to bring my team back into this ball game. And the Knicks are going to have to be careful here. They're going to have to pay attention to Donovan. Is Josh Hart starting? Is this Josh Hart? Wait, maybe. No, Junior Karoma, you're right. Josh Hart started the second half. Uh-oh. The report for Grimes is he has a contused right shoulder. Randall gets an open three, and he misses. As the second half gets underway, Randall gets the ball as the Knicks got an offensive rebound. Randall stops. Randall fakes. Kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson shoots the three. That's no good. Rebound. It'll be Knicks ball. Nice effort there by Mitchell Robinson. Robinson caused that offensive opportunity there for the Knicks. Robinson fighting for the ball, attacking the ball, going after it. Allowed the Cavaliers to tip it out of bounds. So it'll be Knicks ball. The Knicks will get another opportunity here as we have Josh Hart in place of Quentin Grimes. The report is Quentin Grimes has a contused right shoulder. He is questionable to return. Randall, 5 seconds in the shot clock, one-on-one against Mobley. Randall is going to have to shoot the mid-range shot, and that's no good. Randall is way off tonight. And Mitchell Robinson dives to the ball, picked up by Allen. Tom Thibodeau has to figure out a way to get Randall better shots. Garland shoots the floater, and that's good. 45-34. Brunson crosses half court. Here we go. Brunson, one-on-one against LeVert. Brunson shoots the mid-range shot. That's good. Jalen Brunson with a key shot there. 47-34 Knicks. Here we go. Let me hear you say. Here comes Garland. Garland gets the screen from Jared Allen. Garland goes right. Garland goes to the paint. Garland gives it out to Mobley. Mobley goes right. Mobley in the paint. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell turns around, shoots the contested two-point shot, air ball, shot clock violation. It'll be Knicks ball. Great defensive possession there by the Knicks as Donovan Mitchell's trying to rally his team. He's cheering them on, but the Knicks are responding there with defense. Here comes Randall, one-on-one against Mobley. Randall kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson loses the ball, picks it back up. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Brunson, Randall at the buzzer, shoots the three, and Randall is just way off. He can't buy a bucket. He cannot buy a bucket. Mobley gets the ball in the paint. Mobley turns around, shoots the floater, and that's good. 47-36. Randall is struggling mightily tonight. Game could have been over if Randall plays well. Here comes RJ. RJ drives, lays it. What a play by RJ Barrett. What I told you guys, go through him, not around him, not by him, not away from him. Go through him. Good play there by RJ Barrett. Here comes Garland, shoots the contested three. No good. Rebound, Randall. Here come the New York Knicks, up 14. Up 13. Barrett kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson one-on-one against Garland. He backs him down. He's at the free throw line. He shoots, fadeaway shot. Bang! Jalen Brunson with the mid-range bucket. 51-36. Somebody scream! Here comes Donovan Mitchell. He drives, kicks it to the corner. LeVert shoots the three, and that's good. Caris LeVert with the corner three-point shot. That's a big bucket by the Cavaliers as they cut the lead to 12. Here comes Brunson. Goes, gets by, gives it to Randall. Randall, and the lane with the yam. Yammed it on his mother. Julius Randall. the slapper. The man's jam. 15 seconds in the shot clock. Mitchell gets the ball. Out to LeVert. LeVert with the elbow three, and that's good. Caris LeVert with back-to-back three-point shots. And he's keeping the Cavaliers in the game. 53-42. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the third. Brunson, one-on-one against LeVert, gets the screen from Hart. Now Mitchell picks up Brunson. Brunson, one-on-one. Nice pass. And blocked by Allen. Picked up again by Mitchell. Randall gets the ball. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Randall shoots the three. Good! 3-point ball. Julius Randle. For three. John Starks cheering on the Knicks. What a shot from Randle. He needed that bucket. And the Knicks take a 56-42 lead. Here we go. MSG. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the channel members. Junior Karoma, I don't know how bad his injury is. Because, I mean, you know, but the text that I got was that he has a contused right shoulder, whatever that means. And that's not good. You know, that's not good because the right shoulder is the shooting shoulder, right? It's a shooting hand, and it's up here. And so, you know, sometimes it could hurt as you go up to feel it right around this area. So it just really depends on if it's just like a bone bruise, like, you know, right around this area. Don't know if it's like a little bit of a bruise. So he's having difficulty raising his arm, or if it's just soreness. But, you know, what I would say is him being questionable to return and not immediately ruled out is at least somewhat of a positive sign. Because if it was like bad, he would immediately, the Knicks would just completely rule him out. They wouldn't even put a questionable tag on him. So the Knicks just need to figure out a way to just finish this game. They need to figure out a way to finish the game because you need Grimes, man. Like, come on with this injuries. Like, why now, man? And maybe that's why Grimes has been off with his shooting. Maybe has been nursing, but it's like, man, we've had some days off. Like, come on, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the channel members. John Talento. Yeah, man, I hope he's okay, John. I hope he's okay. 741 in the chat. So we get ready here to resume play. Let's go. Somebody scream. Here comes Garland. Garland gives it to Allen. Allen gets fouled. Foul's going to be on Jalen Brunson. 7 minutes, 2 seconds to go here in the third. That is Brunson's first foul of the ball game. As the Knicks inbound the ball. Mobley, 10 seconds in the shot clock. Here comes LeVert, defended by Barrett. Gets the screen from Mobley. He goes right. He stops. He pops. Mid-range shot. That's good. Caris LeVert is starting to heat up now. That's another buck. That's 8 points so far here in the third for Caris LeVert. And LeVert is keeping the Cavaliers in this game as Donovan Mitchell guards Jalen Brunson. Brunson one-on-one. Brunson stops. Brunson fadeaway shot. What a shot from Jalen Brunson over Donovan Mitchell. Was all over him to no avail. Here comes Garland. And they're going to call out of bounds. Turnover. Cavaliers. That'll be Knicks ball. Turnover from Darius Garland. 58-44, 6 minutes, 19 seconds to go. Brunson crosses half court. He has LeVert defending. Here comes Brunson. Double team. Gives it to Randall. Randall in the corner. One-on-one. Randall shoots the three. No good. Randall got to chill. Here comes Randall. Randall gets fouled. LeVert gets fouled by Randall. A little too aggressive there by Randall. This is what I'm saying there. He hits his three-point shot, so he starts to get a little too hype and start thinking he's, Klay Thompson or something. Here we go. Here comes Garland. Garland with Brunson in the paint to Mobley. Mobley, turnaround shot. No good. Rebound, Brunson. Brunson is active on the boards. Brunson one-on-one against Garland. He loses the ball. He picked up by Garland. Turnover Knicks. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. One-on-one against RJ. He goes in the lane. He lays it in and the foul. Donovan Mitchell will go to the free throw line for a three-point play. Knicks turn the ball over. Mitchell crosses over RJ. RJ reaches. Mitchell teaches. Then Mitchell's going to go to the free throw line for a three-point play over 700 in the chat. Mitchell shoots the free throw, and it is good. 58-47, New York Knicks. Here comes RJ Barrett. Barrett to Randall. Randall, one-on-one against Mobley. 8 seconds in the shot clock. Barrett, wide open three. Bang! Three-point ball. RJ Barrett. 61-47 New York. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here comes LeVert. One-on-one against Brunson. Kicks it out the green. Back to LeVert. 5 seconds. LeVert shoots the long three, and that's good. Caris LeVert is on fire. The former Net. Here comes Brunson. One-on-one against LeVert. Brunson drives right. Kicks it out to Randall. Randall drives. Randall, and he's fouled on the dunk attempt from Mobley. Julius Randle being aggressive. That's a smart decision there. This is what I'm saying, fans. That is a smart decision there. The Cavaliers are giving Randle spacing to hit the three. This is all about Randle's decision-making. This is all going to be about Randle's decision-making. Randle shoots the first free throw, misses. And the Cavaliers were going down court after the missed free throw. I guess they thought that dunk was good from Randle because off that missed free throw, they were ready to go down court. Missed free throw there by Randle. Big miss free throw. Randle right now is 3 of 14 from the field, 2 of 9 from 3. Randle shoots the free throw, and that's good. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Here comes Mitchell. 13 seconds in the shot clock. 1-on-1 against Brunson. Mitchell to Green. Green to LeVert. LeVert in the corner. LeVert drives out to Mitchell. Mitchell stops. fakes, shoots the three. That's good. Donovan Mitchell from downtown. And the Cavaliers are staying in this 62-53 Knicks. Here comes Randall, one-on-one against Mobley. Gives it to Brunson. Brunson defended by LeVert. He gets the screen from Randall. Brunson, one-on-one, 10 seconds in the shot clock. Brunson is fouled by LeVert. And LeVert is upset. LeVert is upset at that call, but he reached. I hate when players do that. They complain of foul when it was like a clear foul. That would be LeVert's second foul. Randall gets the ball off the inbound pass. 10 seconds in the shot clock. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Here comes Brunson. Gives it to RJ. To Randall. Randall, open three from the corner. No good. Rebound, RJ. RJ kicks it out the Hart. Hart fakes the three. He drives. He shoots the floater. That's no good. Rebound, Cavaliers. Come on, Hart, shoot the first shot. Danny Green shoots the three in transition. No good. Rebound, tipped out by Hart. Cavaliers ball. Come on, Knicks. 62-53 Knicks. Quickly's going to check in the ball game. I'm surprised Quickly hasn't played more, man. Like, even when Grimes out, Quickly's not coming into 3 minutes in the third. Quickly's checking into the ball game now. Hartenstein's checking into the ball game now. You have RJ, Randall, Hartenstein, Hart, and Quickly. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. 8 seconds in the shot clock. Mitchell one-on-one against Hart. He goes left. He steps back. He shoots the three. Short. Rebound, RJ. Here comes RJ putting pressure. He drives, kicks it out to Randall. Randall loses the ball. What is Randall doing? He wasn't ready for the pass. Randall's just coasting. No one's pressuring him, and here comes LeVert. Shoots the three. No good. Good defense there by Quickly. Here come the Knicks. Hart to the lane, and he gets his shot blocked from Mobley. They're going to call the foul. Hart is going to go to the free throw line for two. Yes, foul on Danny Green. Foul on Danny Green. RJ Barrett with 2 offensive rebounds in the quarter. So RJ now being very, very, very active. He has 8 boards already. Yes, Jimmy Schneider. Jimmy Schneider says RJ is the reason we're up. Yes, he is. He is the reason we are up. Here we go. Shout out to the channel members. Shout out to the chat. Not yet. Don't settle, says Ari. Black Ranger, RJ is carrying. Star J. This is, and as I mentioned in the pregame show, we had heard that members, CP knows CAA, but members of the Knicks organization were confident, or they felt hopeful. They felt confident. They felt, in decent shape about RJ turning the series around, coming to the Garden. Because they just felt like, he actually needed to come home to play better. And boy, their confidence is being rewarded because he has played much better tonight. Right now, he's 8 of 12 from the field, 8 rebounds. He has 19 points, and he's 3 of 6 from 3. That's the biggest part of it all, shooting 50% from 3. So RJ Barrett with 19 points and 8 rebounds right now. I mean, RJ might get Randall's double-double. As we have 760 in the chat. RJ might get Randall's double-double. How about that? Isn't that crazy? Like, RJ might get the 25 and 10 night. Shout out to the channel members. 62-53 New York, 2 minutes, 47 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Come on, Knicks. Come on. Come on, New York. LeVert is on fire right now. He missed his last three-point shot, but I mean, Karis LeVert right now, and he hasn't been shooting well, but he prior to that, but this quarter he's made all his buckets. He's 4 for 11, but he's made all his points in this quarter. We have Bernard King in the game. We have Justin Tuck in the game. You have the legendary linebacker for the New York Giants, Hall of Famer Carl Banks in the game. We have Latrell Sprewell in the game. Michael J. Fox in the game. Fat Joe in the game. Hart makes the first free throw. That's key. That is key. That is key. Hart makes the first free throw. Let's go, Knicks. Hart gets ready to shoot the second free throw. Second free throw's up, and it is good. 2 key free throws there off the timeout from Josh Hart. The Knicks take a 11-point lead. Here comes LeVert with RJ defending. LeVert goes left. He's at center court. One-on-one against RJ. He goes right, gets to the lane, and he's fouled. The ref is going to call the foul. The foul's going to be called on Hartenstein. 772 in the chat. Danny Green will inbound the ball. You have Green, LeVert, Mitchell, Okoro in the game, and Jared Allen. Cavaliers are going small here. Here comes LeVert. Gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell one-on-one against RJ. 4 seconds in the shot clock. He goes right. He goes left. He shoots the floater, and that's good. That's crazy how Donovan Mitchell, 6'1", can get that shot over 6'6" RJ. Here comes RJ to Hart. Hart, open elbow three. Bang! Josh Hart from downtown. 3-point ball. Josh Hart. Here come the Knicks up 12. LeVert, one-on-one against RJ Barrett. Now he's picked up by Josh Hart. 10 seconds in the shot clock. LeVert gives it to Mitchell. Looks like Mitchell wants RJ. One-on-one on the mid-range. Mitchell spins, gives it to Hart. Hart is fouled by RJ, and Jared Allen is fouled. Pardon. Jared Allen is fouled by RJ. That's a big shot. Big possessions. Big contributions. Couple of big plays there by Josh Hart with 2 key free throws with that key 3-point shot as Jared Allen misses the first free throw. Knicks up 67-55. Missed free throw there by Jared Allen. We have 1 minute, 39 seconds to go. Finish this quarter strong, New York. Now, RJ has 4 fouls, so we're going to have to be careful here. RJ has to be careful, and Thibodeau leaves him in the game. And Jared Allen misses the free throw. Here comes Hart. Gives it to Randall. Randall, one-on-one against Okoro. Gives it to RJ. RJ drives to the corner to Quickly. Quickly drives. Quickly shoots the floater. That's good. Emmanuel Quickly. Knicks up 14, 69-55. Here we go. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell drives. Turns the ball over. He gets fouled. Donovan Mitchell fouls Josh Hart on the turnover. Donovan Mitchell turns the ball over, gets picked up by Hart, and Hart continues his outstanding third quarter. Josh Hart, the X Factor, the unsung hero of the third quarter for the New York Knicks. 1 minute, 1 second to go here in the third. RJ, nice move there. Finally, I was nervous about Tibbs leaving RJ there. RJ sits with 4 fouls. Brunson checks back into the game. And the ref stopped the play. Inadvertent whistle. JB Bickerstaff is upset there. He's complaining about something. 15 seconds in the shot clock for the Knicks. 53.1 seconds to go here in the third. Shout out to the channel members. Shout out to the chat. Donovan Mitchell goes to the bench with LeVert. Knicks inbound the ball. You have Brunson, quickly, Hartenstein, Randall, and Josh Hart. Here comes Brunson, defended by Okoro. Brunson drives. Brunson shoots the floater, and that's good. And now the Knicks are gaining momentum. 71-55. 40 seconds to go here in the third. Here comes Garland, one-on-one against Josh Hart. He shoots the mid-range shot, no good. Rebound Knicks. And the Knicks now have major momentum. 10 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. 9 seconds in the shot clock. Here comes Brunson. Gets double teamed. Kicks it out to Hart. Hart drives left, and he's fouled by Jetty, Osman, and Josh Hart. Is going to go to the free throw line for 2. The Knicks are closing the quarter strong. 2 big free throws here from Josh Hart. Continue to build the lead. You know the Cavaliers are not going to go away silent. We need to build this lead as much as possible so we can have some cushion heading into a competitive, hopefully not competitive, fourth quarter. Josh Hart squares to shoot the first free throw. He goes up, and it is no good. Oh, dang. Mitchell Robinson checks into the ball game. Deuce Miles McBride checks into the ball game, and Miles McBride checks in for Brunson for defense. Situational basketball here. Mitchell Robinson, Josh Hart, Emmanuel Quickly, Deuce McBride for the Knicks, and Julius Randle. And Josh Hart makes the second free throw. 13 seconds left. 10 seconds. Shot clock turned off. 72-55. Here comes Garland. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. One-on-one against Hart. He goes left. He stops. He pops. No good. Quarter's over. And Darius Garland continues his nightmare game. Garland is 2 for 16 from the floor. And I told you guys on Twitter, you have to get up on Darius Garland. This guy is 160 soaking wet. He's Emmanuel Forbes. For those of you that are diehard football fans and are watching the NFL draft this coming Thursday, you know who Emmanuel Forbes is. He's a sick 166-pound corner. Soaking wet. He does not like physical play. Darius Garland is uncomfortable when you get up on him. You got to put a bigger body on him. You got to stay on his hip on drives. Josh Hart did exactly that. Just look at JD's tweet. Follow me on Twitter, JD SportsTalk NY. A fan asked me, JD, what do you think are a defensive adjustment the Knicks should make? And I told him, got to get aggressive on Darius Garland. But most importantly, when he drives, you got to force him to the left side, to his left side. And then you got to stay on his hip with a bigger body. Now, that's tricky if you're a smaller person because now he has too much space in front of him if you're a smaller guard, like a Deuce McBride. Deuce McBride, for example, or Jalen Brunson guard and Darius Garland, you're going to try to stay in front of him as much as possible. But if you're a bigger guy, it's not that you can let him get by you, but you can afford him getting a step as long as you're right on his hip. So when he shoots over, he's shooting over your length, over your height, and over your contact. And that's what Josh Hart did there. He made it uncomfortable going to Garland's left, shooting the fadeaway mid-range shot. No good. That's the type of defense, specific defense the Knicks have to play on Garland, not only this game, but for the rest of this series. One more quarter to go. 800 in the chat. Yes, I am a Giants fan, Cardoza. I'm not only a Giants fan, I'm a diehard Giants fan. So just like how you see me passionate about the Knicks, just like how you see me study the Knicks and knowing certain personnel, I am just that way about the New York Giants. About roster building, all that stuff. I'm the same way about the New York Giants, New York Yankees, Rangers, all New York for me. Syracuse, St. John's, I'm all New York. All New York. College, I don't really have like a diehard team, but I root for Syracuse and St. John's because they're New York teams. So we begin the fourth quarter, guys. We're 12 minutes away. 12 minutes away, ladies and gentlemen. 12 minutes away from taking a lead in the series. A huge victory if we can get this win. 824 in the chat as the Knicks. Here we go. We begin the fourth quarter. Here we go. 12 minutes. 12 minutes. What's the lineup here to start the fourth quarter? Do not turn the ball over. We're going to start with Obi Toppin, Emmanuel Quickly, Josh Hart, Isaiah Hartenstein, and Jalen Brunson. Those are your 5 Knicks. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. 13 seconds in the shot clock. Green gives it to LeVert. LeVert fakes out Brunson. He drives. He shoots. And he gets it to go in over Isaiah Hartenstein. That's an impressive drive as Caris LeVert gets all the way to the bucket and scores over Hartenstein. Here comes Jalen Brunson. Here come the Knicks. Brunson stops. Oh, he shoots the fadeaway shot. No good. Tipped out by Hartenstein. Picked up by Toppin. Hart. Oh, turns the ball over to Darius Garland. Garland goes for the layup, and he misses the layup. Picked up. Tipped out by Green. Hartenstein gets the ball. Here comes Hart to the corner. Quickly drives. Quickly gets fouled. That's a nice, smart play by Emmanuel Quickly. Quickly's going to go to the free throw line for 2. What a sequence there as Darius Garland now is hobbling as he goes to the Cleveland bench. He's limping. Looks like he may have twisted an ankle or a knee. And Darius Garland is checking his ankle out as he gets checked out again and quickly misses the free throw. Oh, man. Garland's having a nightmare game. He had the easy layup. He misses. Quickly's missing too many free throws, man, for a deadly free throw shooter. Oh, Josh Hart stepped on Darius Garland's ankle from behind. And that's probably what affected the layup from Garland because he didn't get that push, that lift, since he was stepped on. And Quickly makes the second free throw. It is 73-57. Here comes LeVert. 10 minutes, 54 seconds to go here in the fourth. LeVert one-on-one against Quickly. He drives right. Good defense there by Quickly staying in front of LeVert. LeVert goes left, shoots the shot, and that goes in. Oh, my God. Caris LeVert with a tough shot over Quickly. I'll live with that, but, man, that's a tough shot. Here comes Brunson. Brunson drives. What a pass to Isaiah Hartenstein. Jalen Brunson kicking it out, driving, and kicking it to Hartenstein in the paint. That's a nice possession there by Jalen Brunson. Here comes the New York Knicks on defense. Caris LeVert drives right, turns the ball over, throws it away to Toppin. Here comes Quickly, crosses half court, one-on-one against LeVert. Quickly kicks it out to Hartenstein. He gets the ball back. He drives right, passes it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein turns the ball over. Here comes LeVert to the corner to Osman. LeVert gets the ball back, shoots the elbow three. That's short. Rebound, Green. Green out to Osman. To LeVert. Back to Osman. Back to LeVert. 5 seconds in the shot clock. LeVert's going to shoot this three-point shot. No good. Way off. Knicks ball. Here comes Brunson. Brunson catches LeVert sleeping, and he gets fouled. He blew by LeVert, and LeVert fouled him right away. Oh, man. Woo! 75-59 as Darius Garland has his sneaker off now. And Darius Garland has taken both his sneakers off. And he's getting checked out. That ankle is sore. Quickly inbounds it to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson back out to Quickly. Quickly in the paint. Out to Toppin. Toppin fakes. Gets it back out. What a pass! And a dunk from Mitchell Robinson over Jared Allen. What a pass from Obi Toppin. Timeout, Cleveland. What a pass. Let's go. What a pass. Obi fakes out the corner three, blows by Mobley, collapse. The defense collapses, and he gives it to Mitchell Robinson under the basket, and Robinson goes up and dunks it over Jared Allen. Knicks up 18, 77-59. Oh my God. This is becoming a statement game for the Knicks, letting the Cavaliers know. Oh. Statement game. Shout out to the chat. Let's get to 600 likes. It's free. Let's get to 600 likes. Yeah, Junior Chroma. Where is JJ? Where's JJ? JJ has to be at the game. He has to be at the game. Where are you at, JJ? Report from MSG. Don't worry, we got cameras. We can interview you. Let me see what you have to say about RJ tonight. Let's go, Raphael. Let's go, Ari. Let's go. Let's go. Nice sequence there by Obi Toppin. Let's go. Let's go, Azza. Lex the Destroyer. Shout out to you. Smash the gas. Let's go on the gas pedal. Get hype. Let's go. Mr. Q is out the window. Smoking on that Cas pack tonight, JD. Chef Guns. Yeah, let's finish what we got here. Let's finish these 9 minutes and 19 seconds, and then I'll smoke that Cas pack with you. I'll smoke that Cavs pack with you. But let's finish these 9 minutes first. Shout out to Church Shane 7. Black Ranger JD, is it time to retire Garland's number as a Knicks legend? Well, let's get through the series. Tonight, that makes it 2 out of 3 games. He hasn't had good games. That'll be 2 out of 3 games. Garland has not played well. So I think the Cavs will have something to really worry about if this game holds serve. This game serves. Here we go. Here we go. All the RJ haters, keep y'all same energy, says Rich Jim. Somebody scream. Here comes Jared Allen, gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell to the corner to Garland. Garland back in the game, shoots the corner three, and that's good. And Darius Garland, just like we thought. Just like we thought, right? Is hurt, comes back into the ball game, shoots the corner three, and that's good. So we have Brunson, Hart. Brunson drives to the corner to Obi. Obi shoots the corner three. Bang! 3-point ball. Obi Toppin. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. One-on-one against Josh Hart. Now he's getting picked up by Brunson. He goes left. He kicks it out to Garland. Garland to LeVert. LeVert shoots the corner three. No good. LeVert gets his own rebound. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell now shoots the three. That's no good. Rebound quickly. Here we go. You have quickly Brunson, Mitchell Robinson, Josh Hart, and Obi Toppin on the floor for the Knicks. And Jalen Brunson turns the ball over, and then he fouls Donovan Mitchell. Brunson's upset. He yells at himself. Bad turnover there by Brunson. The Knicks have an 18-point lead with 8 minutes to go there in the fourth. That was a bad decision there by Brunson because Josh Hart came to give him the screen. He didn't take it. He should have taken the screen. I think Brunson tried to get cute and confuse the Cavs defense. Here comes LeVert. LeVert crosses half court. He drives left, kicks it back out to Mitchell. Mitchell drives on Josh Hart. He stops. He shoots a tough mid-range shot. No good. Rebound Hart, offensive rebound. Cavaliers will get another possession here. 10 seconds in the shot clock, 7 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. He turns the ball over. Hart gets the ball, gives it a quickly, alley-oop to Toppin, and one! Obi Toppin with the and one. Catches the alley from quickly, and he dunks it with another bad decision from Darius Garland. It's a terrible game from Garland. And Toppin's dunk. This is why I told you guys when Randall was struggling, why was Tibbs taking so long to go to Obi? These type of plays is what gets the crowd jumping. The energy. Obi shoots the free throw, and it's gone. Here we go. Here comes Garland. To Mobley. Mobley, defended by Toppin. Gives it to Mitchell. Here comes Garland. Garland drives. He gets his shot blocked from Mitchell Robinson, but Mobley gets the ball back off the dunk, and he dunks it back. And he scores 83-64. New York. Knicks inbound the ball. Brunson crosses half court. He's defended by LeVert. Here comes Hart in the corner. Obi shoots the three. That's an air ball. Obi got too high. Quickly shoots the three. And that's good! 3-point ball. Emmanuel quickly. Here comes Garland. Garland. Risky pass to Mobley. Mobley turns the ball over. Here comes Obi. Oh, Obi to the lane. Obi. Oh, and a putback dunk from Josh Hart. Somebody scream! Here comes Darius Garland. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Garland goes right. Garland shoots the floater, and that's good. Jalen Brunson crosses half court. Brunson to Quickly to Hart. Toppin in the corner. Toppin drives, and Toppin travels. Toppin got a little too excited there in the corner. I told you guys Quickly is an X factor. Look at Quickly. Height. Knicks up 22, ladies and gentlemen. 22. Here we go. 5 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the fourth. You have Garland, Mobley, Mitchell, Allen, and LeVert on the floor for the Cavaliers. Allen gives it to Mobley. Mobley in the paint. Mobley, fade away, shot, no good. Good defense there by Randall. Knicks ball. Here comes Brunson, defended by Mitchell. Brunson, 10 seconds in the shot clock, gives it to Hart. Hart to the corner to Randall. Randall, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 5 seconds. Cross-court pass, turns the ball over. Here comes Garland. To Mitchell. Mitchell drives, shoots the floater over Mitchell Robinson, and that's good. 88-68, New York. 5 minutes, 3 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Knicks need to finish strong here. 840 in the chat. Here comes Brunson. 14 seconds in the shot clock. Defended by Mitchell. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Brunson, crosses over Mitchell. He stops. He pops. Hey, that's good. And one! And the foul. You little. You little. Put the hand down. That's a baby. That's a baby. That's a baby. You a baby. You a baby, Donovan. You a baby. Ewan. What's wrong with you? Donovan Mitchell don't know what to do. Can't guard him. Free throw by Jalen Brunson. It's good. Here comes Allen. Allen loses the ball. Gives it to a cutting LeVert. LeVert scores. Caris LeVert with the cut, and he scores over R.J. Barrett. Here comes Brunson. Brunson to R.J. R.J. drives. R.J. passes to Hart. Hart shoots the three. Bang! Josh Hart from downtown. Here comes Garland. Garland drives left on Mitchell Robinson. He misses, and Robinson goes no. Here comes Brunson. Brunson 1-on-0. Brunson crosses over. Brunson. Ah! Jalen Brunson with the zap over Jared Allen. Timeout, Cleveland. And the New York Knicks are making a statement. Josh Hart hits the three. Then Jalen Brunson hit him with the wee-wee. That's why we got him here. What y'all thought? Y'all thought game two was gonna rattle him? Y'all thought game two was gonna be the end of him? What y'all thought? Tripping. 850 in the chat. Let's go. The Knicks are smoking the Cleveland Cavaliers. Chuck D in the chat. This is a MSG stage performance by the Knicks. Yes, it is. By your New York Knicks. Get them out of here, says Reality Check. And how about this Reality Check? We gave them a reality check tonight. MSG is rocking, says Shimmy MD. Pack it up. It's a wrap. Cleveland soft, says Rare Edition. Thank you for being a channel member. Rafael DeLuna says Blowout City. Blow them out, says Church Shane 7. Joe Gert says Knicks. Mr. Q, JT Riddick with the fire emojis. It is definitely on fire. The Garden is on fire. You're my guy too. Stacks, different timing. Talk that ish, JD. We talking that ish. Taraki Thompson. We definitely talking tonight. Moonshadow with the Sit Randall comment. Come on, Moonshadow. We winning. Come on, stop playing, man. Let's go. Jalen Brunson with an efficient 21. And this is what I'm saying. You don't got to hit me 30, man. 21 is good. 10 of 18 with no three-point shots. So he has 21 points with no three-point shot. He hits 2-3, boom, 27, 30-point game right there. 962 in the chat watching. Let's hit that like button. Let's hit that thumbs up button. Cassius play. Let's go, JD. Let's go, Cassius. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, you guys. Luis Salcedo, heart of the city. Yes, sir. As JT Riddick says, we punch back and their hands are down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And this is the playoffs. I don't care about the season. The season, no. Finish these 3 minutes strong. Do not let up. This is the playoffs. Do not let up. As Chuck D says, the crowd got to turn up even more for game 4. Give the crowd something to bring to the seats. Get to game 5. 3-1 is the goal. It's why game 1 is everything. That is a monster take, Chuck D. Game 4 becomes even more important because put all the doubt. Get this out of here. Game 5 or 6 at the most. Let's go, K-Dot. Shout out to Drew Gunner. Thank you for being a channel member. He says, let's go, JD Green. Brunson now on the bench. Here comes. So now the Knicks have emptied the bench with IQ Hartenstein, Daquan Jeffries, Obi Toppin, and Deuce McBride as the Cavaliers turn the ball over. And the Cavaliers and the Knicks, more so the Cavaliers, have waved the towel, but this is an important 3 minutes for Quickly, an important 3 minutes for Deuce McBride, for Obi Toppin. Let's go. Cavaliers have Dean. I'm not going to call him Wade. His name is Dean. There's only one Wade. So Dean is in the game. Robin Lopez is in the game. Raul Neto. Lamar Stevens is, and Isaac Okoro for the Cavaliers, as Isaiah Hartenstein is going to go to the free throw line for 2 as he got fouled in the paint. $5 super duper chat from Amit Belford. And Amit says, Knicks laying that smackdown on them candy asses. Orange and blue skies, baby. Orange and blue skies. Orange and blue skies. As Stephen A. Smith. Orange and blue skies. Orange and blue skies. Orange and blue skies. Let's go. Hartenstein misses the second free throw. 97-70. New York Knicks. Here comes Lamar Stevens in the game. Oh, he should have traveled. As Derrick Rose gets to check into the ball game. Dean Wade. Oh, Dean, my bad. Dean. Neto, wide open, corner 3. No good. Rebound, Hartenstein. Gives it a Quickly. Quickly's going to cross half court. Quickly's going to drive. He's going to shoot the mid-range shot. No good. Rebound. Stevens gives it to Okoro. Derrick Rose, this is so beautiful. We get to have Derrick Rose moment in the playoffs. That guy is a legend, as Obi Toppin fouled him on purpose, as the crowd gets hyped. The crowd are on their feet as Derrick Rose checks in for Emmanuel Quickly. Man, I love this guy, man. He deserves everything. This guy has gone through so much in his career. He came back to the Knicks after having an initial stint with the Knicks, came back. Neto, defended by Rose, and Daquan Jeffries says, get out of here. And Robin Lopez goes on Daquan Jeffries. And Daquan Jeffries coming in and making a statement. Put him in the rotation, Tibbs. Put Daquan. He ain't Jared. Put him in the rotation, Tibbs. What you thinking? Get out of here. Daquan Jeffries, bro. Nah, yeah, he's back out the rotation. You let Raul Neto beat you. You let him win a tip. You let him. You see, I was just campaigning for you, Jared. Daquan. I was just campaigning for you. And you let Raul Neto get a jumper over you. Nah, pack you up. Pack you up. You're going back to the bench for the next one. I was just about to put you in the rotation, but Robin Lopez hits the first free throw. Robin Lopez is the first free throw. And Robin Lopez is the second free throw. And here comes the New York Knicks. Derrick Rose gets the ball. Rose drives. Rose shoots the floater. No good. Lamar Stevens one-on-one against Daquan, and Daquan fouls Lamar Stevens. Why? What y'all laughing at? What y'all laughing at? Lamar Stevens hits the first free throw. And Lamar Stevens hits the second free throw. Rose gets the ball, and the crowd, every time Rose gets the ball, the crowd is hyped. Derrick Rose gives it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein gives it to Toppin. Toppin to the corner to Rose. Rose shoots the three over two people, and that's off. They're trying to get Rose to score. And Deuce off the steal. Rose with the pass to Obi Toppin. What a pass from Derrick Rose. Throws the alley-oop dunk to Obi. Obi. Here comes Lamar Stevens. Lamar Stevens drives. He shoots the mid-range shot short. Rebound, Lopez for the offensive rebound. Lopez in the paint. Lopez shoots the... Ew, that was ugly. Robin Lopez with the 99-76 Knicks. Derrick Rose crosses half court. Gives it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein. Out to Obi. Obi, one-on-one against Robin Lopez. Obi shoots the contested three. No good. Rebound Stevens. 1 minute to go in the fourth quarter of game 3. Offensive foul on Robin Lopez. 99-76. Y'all think the Cavs can come back? Y'all think the Cavs can come back in this game? $10 super chat from Rare Edition. Hold on. Rose with a wild shot. Rose is tight because Rose wants to score, but I think the only reason he's missing shots is because everybody knows that the Knicks want him to score. So his shots are not good shots because it's just, hey, just shoot. I guarantee you if they actually ran the offense, Rose would easily make a bucket. But since they're force feeding him, is actually tougher because the defense knows what you're trying to do. As Raul Neto shoots the first free throw, and it is good. $10 super chat from Rare Edition. Game 3 wasn't going to be light. Don't get it twisted. Wrap it up and keep them under 80. All that negative energy, to hell with it. We here to win. Let's go Knicks. Yes. Well, he just missed the second free throw. So Rare Edition, that 80-point game is still alive. Cavaliers have 77. Here comes Hartenstein. Back out to Rose. Rose one-on-one against Okoro. He shoots the mid-range shot. Short. Rebound. D-Wade. Okoro to the lane. And Okoro gets the dunk. 99-79. And Rare Edition, we did it. 79 points, under 80. The Knicks will run out the clock. 13 seconds, 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 5, 3, 2, 1. Run the music, Daniel. The Knicks win. The New York Knicks win Game 3 at Madison Square Garden, and they take a 2-1 series lead. Huge win by the New York Knicks. A huge win. Let's go. Shout out to the chat. We did it, chat. We did it. We won the game. I know we didn't win the series, but how excited are you guys that we were able to get the win tonight? Because a lot of us were nervous. As Muhammad says, is it Game 4 yet? Let's go. And Game 4 is going to have a quick turnaround because I think it's Sunday at 1 o'clock, right? It's like an early game and it's Sunday. And let's what? It's already 11 o'clock here on the East Coast. Saturday's going to come tomorrow and boom, here we go. Russell Whiskey, thank you for the $2 super chat. He says this is a proper Knicks score. Yes. Yes, it is, Russell Whiskey. The Knicks win by 20, 99-79. And as we said in the pregame show, JB Bickerstaff going to LeVert to start could backfire because you're weakening your bench. And tonight, the Cleveland Cavaliers got 7. The Cavaliers got 7 points from their bench. I'm not including the 2 points from Stevens. I'm not including the 4 points from Robin Lopez. I'm not including the 1 point from Raul Neto. Let's go. Oh, I love that. I love that one. Man, we got our own TNT show here. I love that one. That was crazy, Daniel. Shout out to you for getting that one. 7 points from the bench. 7 points. Again, I'm not counting, for those of you that want to be technical and correct me, I'm not counting the 2 points from Lamar Stevens, the 4 points from Lopez, and the 1 point from Neto. Those are garbage points. Those guys are not in the rotation. 7 points all came from Isaac Okoro in his 12 minutes of play. That's all they got from their bench, ladies and gentlemen. That's all they got from their bench. Meanwhile, the Knicks got 11 points from Quickly, 13 points from Hart, 7 points from Hartenstein, 8 points from Obi Toppin. The Knicks bench, again, this is why, ladies and gentlemen, for the duration of a series, the better team ends out winning. And right now, the biggest issue the Cavs have, the biggest issue they have is they don't have a bench. And if you're going to start Karis LeVert, you better hope that your starters go off. You better hope that Darius Garland go off. Because like the Suns, like the Phoenix Suns, Cavaliers bench is weak. Absolute 72 says RJ Barrett, apology. We have over 1,000 in the chat now. Over 1,000 in the chat. Let me call CP real quick. Let me ask him what he wants to do. I'm going to ask him, Daniel, if he wants to come on this stream or if he wants to end it and go into a new stream. What is he doing? Pick up the phone, man. Over 1,000 in the chat. The Knicks get a key victory. Let's go. Got to give a shout out to the keys to the game. Tom Thibodeau responded tonight. Tom Thibodeau responded tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Nice defensive adjustments on Darius Garland. You know, good adjustments all around. Good adjustments all around. Got to give credit. We got a $2 super chat from Stock Chasers. RJ Barrett, the Redeemer Brunson is a superstar. Yes, RJ Barrett. That fire beat. Which one? This one? Wait, are we playing? Are we playing something on the background, Daniel? Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna end the stream because CP is gonna go live from the Garden. He's gonna get the fan reactions, and then we're gonna go into post game. So we're gonna end this stream. We have over 1,000 in the chat. CP is gonna start his own fan reaction stream at the Garden, and then we'll go into post game. So, guys, got a key victory tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. As somebody says here, we're going to give you that MSG live coverage. Yes, Jay Nice, Too Nice, MSG live coverage. We're going to give it to you here momentarily. We're going to get the fan reaction from the Garden. We're going to go into post-game later tonight very quickly. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the channel members. Shout out to the mods. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Knicks get a huge victory. Oh, man, it's going to be a great Friday night going into the weekend. What about that? Getting a win going into the weekend. Thank you, James Sanders. Thank you, Mr. Q. Thank you, German Brother. Thank you, guys. Eddie Suarez, Dwayne Dennis, Lex the Destroyer, KG7 Full. Thank you. Great job to you. Always supporting, always tuning in, and always being objective, keeping it real. Christina Miller. Thank you, Christina. Strive. Let's go. Someone says CP is live. Is CP live? So, all right, let's do it. CP is live on the other stream. So let's go. Thank you guys for tuning in, and peace. Go on to the other